It's time. Hello.
Hello.
Freaking time. It's freaking time, guys. Oh,
We're back.
We're back.
We're back.
Finally.
Mm-hmm. I know. Well, we had a lot to do. We had a lot to do, a lot to set up, a lot to get ready to go. Because now, season 2, and it's gonna be a big freaking there. Season 1 recap. We don't have time. What did everyone think today?
Thank you. Yes, they thought because it's a logical thing to do.
What? Just have a session 1 where we're just doing boring shit? You all saw the series. You played the game.
Boring shit.
Just go in. Just do it.
Woo! Woo!
Listen, if you're watching your favorite show on the television, right, and it's the season premiere, and you're so excited, and they threw a fucking clip episode at you for episode 1, you'd lose your shit. You'd lose your shit.
A lot of shows do that.
I lose my shit.
Making the kind of show that he would want to see.
Beach episode where we all just have a fun time. This, decompress, maybe fish a little bit.
You gotta get
noodle
to that
a little bit.
You gotta get to that beach because now you're not at that.
Shit. So if I get to that beach, are you gonna let me noodle?
You can do whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to D&D, dude. You can do you. You do you.
Beach. Where did I?
Let's go to the beach.
Hey, Momo.
Judge.
Momo, you wake up. You just wake up over there.
I raided you.
Yeah.
Just to wake up over there.
Oh my god.
Oh!
You just
God damn!
I turned my blanket into a cape because I'm a hero. Okay?
Yeah, you are, buddy. Yeah, you are.
Why don't you shut up?
Okay.
Shut up.
Well, I can't. It's my job to talk and weave the story to tell you guys, and you just want me to stop talking.
Yeah, I guess.
Brown, take over.
Okay. We find ourselves in the city of Konkrook, currently in ruin.
I ain't gotta do shit! Let's go!
Wait. No. You don't want that.
So I've introduced a bunch of new systems.
Yes! Oh my god, I can't wait for you to have to roll every step you take to make sure you don't trip on a rock. Let's go!
That's right. This is now the Tomb of Horrors.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. You'll see over in your character sheets we've introduced stress values because I know Crown's all about
What?
Nice.
Yeah. JK,
Oh my god, this game is so good now.
Roll for a heart attack.
What do you mean so good now? What the fuck?
What? Oh, what was that? What's
no.
up?
Wait, is that real? Are you joking?
Whoa. DM
Real?
versus DM. Woo!
What's that? No, I didn't say that. Don't worry about it.
Okay, it's cool. It's all right then. I'm not coming over 4th of July anymore. Fuck that. I bet.
No. Wait, a brisket.
I want some brisket too.
I was told I had to come over for brisket. I'll come over for brisket. Yeah, absolutely. A couple of things of note. Viewers, you might notice that there's a little tiny thing up in the upper left-hand corner. And it is tiny. I have no idea how to enlarge it, but hopefully we will one of these days.
Phrasing.
Oh, so, as you can tell from the top left of the corner, for those that can't see because it's so tiny, it currently says 6 a.m. It also says Thursday of the month Cantor, 24th day, the year 2195. That's right. We have an official timekeeping system in IO now, so you know exactly what days it is. And I'm gonna hate myself because I had to literally since like I think the Avatar of Hecaton fight, I had to track where everybody was, and that shit was challenging. So today's date, today for this session is on the Thursday of the 24th of Cantor, the year 2195. It is currently 6 a.m. because you all have awakened in IO years or Earth years. Just for lore heads in there are 12 months. Each month is 28 days. It is a 24-hour cycle because I'm not going that crazy with it. So, yeah. I finally calculated what year it was, and I was surprised to find out it's fucking 2195 on IO, which is wild. Yeah. And we're now past.
When did you
our
start?
current year.
What year was it?
God, I didn't track that far, but phase 1 was in 500 something. And then phase 2 was in 1,000 something.
Damn.
And then IO was destroyed in like 1,600 something. And then here we are at phase 3, which is 2195.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So we do have a whole calendar and everything. I'm keeping track of when everything has happened. For the record, currently, for the lower heads out there, this is in the future of where Deadbeats is. Deadbeats is currently on the 22nd day of Cantor, and Pipe Dreamers is actually in next month, on the first day of Hipparchus. So, and that's just because they were doing some pretty wacky shit. So yeah, it's wild. It's absolutely wild. Wow. But anyways, let's get to this game and what's happened here. The briefest recap I can give is the following. Naomi, take it away.
Yeah, all right. So last season, I'm not going to recap the whole season, but basically we had to make it from Colkirk to this Shadows Breach to take care of the big problem happening there. And honestly, a lot of shit happened, including us letting a peacekeeper lay waste to Colkirk, which we came back to find at the end after we were chased out of the breach by a big fat baby. That's right, the baby is here, and it's big, and it is definitely something to fear. It's, whatchamacallit, it's the Cosmotor. It's a giant fiend, and it came through the Shadows Breach and was sweeping its way down from the portal, and we gotta evacuate. We gotta evacuate the children and the infirm from Wardenfell, and there's really nobody to evacuate from Colkirk except for our Cheadle, our favorite Cheadle person, who's now the headmaster, head warden, the person
hunter.
Head hunter, that's right. I got that on the first try because
Warden
everybody
bad.
else is fucking dead.
Oh.
Yep, so here we go. We're gonna be taking a big fat barge with all of the children, the infirm, ourselves, and Cheadle to go try to talk to the Senate, talk some sense into them, because otherwise we're all gonna die! That is all.
I'll give that a clap. You guys wanted to go ahead and give it a little bread clap there for us?
Sure.
Very good. Thank God.
I get 1 blankie plus 5 out of 1 blankie plus 5.
Excuse me? You're handing off the blankie?
No! It's a rating!
Oh, okay. All right. God damn it.
My blankie.
My
We're gonna
blankie.
judge you.
So... Let me just say, we've been shitting around, but I missed you guys. I'm very excited to continue DMing this story for you all. So don't let them hear. People will think it's a weakness. Don't let them hear you. So allow me the following. Which one are we doing? Here we go. We'll use this music. So you guys had been pushing your party. You've been pushing ever since the incident where you saw Cosmotara come out from the sky. You pushed yourself over here to the ruins of Colkirk. You were fortunate to find the last peacekeeper had been dispatched by Cheadle, and you're exhausted beyond reason. So after everything is said and done, the plan has been hatched. Let me bust out Cheadle over here. Cheadle would definitely have come over to you guys and just been like, all right, it's gonna take some time for us to get the barge ready so we can get over there. I know we've assigned some things. Hold on, let me shrink a little bit. I know I've assigned some things for you.
Yo, he can do it?
I can do a lot of things. Now listen.
Oh my God, Garrett, good for you.
Oh my.
Yeah, thank you so much. Now listen.
Can we watch?
What? I don't understand. Listen. So now I understand the our plan was to march over to Wardenfell to collect those that can't fight for themselves. And they're still gonna be there, okay? It's gonna take me some time to get the barge ready, at least a day. We're not gonna be able to leave right away. So what I need you guys to do is get a good night's rest. I know it's gonna be difficult, but you look ragged and exhausted. Okay? Can you do that for me?
Where can we rest?
There's still some houses standing. You're free to stay in the Grand Hall as well. A lot of good that'll do. Darius, how you feeling currently?
Marius's attention has been anywhere but the current conversation. His the sort of three-pronged lights on the front of his helmet are sweeping across the buildings. A very sort of cursory glance given the direction of just all of the chaos that the Peacekeeper had made. And he doesn't respond for several long moments before finally realizing he's being talked to.
Marius, hey!
I'm fine. I still have my stimulants. I think I need to work on something.
Well, I'm glad you're ready to stay up for a little bit longer. You said you got those stimulants, right?
Yes.
Normally I wouldn't ask you of this, but the situation is dire. I think you and I might have the right idea. Take what we can from Kolkuk onto the barge with us. But I'm gonna need someone with the technical know-how to be able to lift heavy objects.
I can assist with that.
He shakes his head. No. Yeah, you need to get some sleep. The reason why I'm... Marius is in a walking suit of armor, loaded with muscle stimulants. You've only got your own metal. And we need to be at full strength.
Marius, can you not lend me some of your stimulant?
It was purposefully made for my armor, but he glanced at Cheetle, as Cheetle was the one that gave it to him.
Marius, I made that stimulant specifically for your biology. I don't know what's gonna happen if we give it over to Marius, and considering right now I'm looking at the entire Hunters Guild here at the Southern Gate Breach, I'd rather not risk it, but it's your call.
I'm not going to be able to sleep. If there's work to be done, I'm here for it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll do whatever, you know.
Right now, the four of you are going to get some rest. I don't care if you sleep or not, but we need you back at full strength.
We've been running for like 3 days straight or something like that. I'm really tired. Is there any food around? I'll go take a nap.
Cheetle will say, plenty in the Grand Hall.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and check to see if there's anything left in the potato fields. The fortunate side of such demise is that there's plenty of resources we can take for ourselves.
I would ask that if the others are going to rest, Gareth, that it be the one who watches over them. Well, Cheetle and I work.
That I can do. Let's all move to the Grand Hall, so we all be in one place. And come get me if you need anything.
Of course. He'd slowly sort of turn his attention from the rest of the party specifically to Cheats, and sort of walking past, placing a hand on his shoulder and sort of leaning down in a rather hushed voice. Keep your eyes on them.
Vanya, are you good to go?
Wait, what? Vanya was asleep, practically. She had fallen asleep on a rock, so now she's kind of been confused as to what's happening.
We're moving to the Grand Hall, and we can rest there. There might be food as well.
Oh, yes. Food sounds good.
Actually, since this is the day before we start, I'm just gonna real quick. Oh, that's right. We also have day control, depending on what time of the hour it is. This is currently in the evening hours.
He's eclipsing the sun.
After the.
Wait.
I don't want to see any of you come out of that hall until daybreak. Understand?
Gareth nods.
Yes, Dad.
Cheadle will smirk at that. Something he didn't think he'd be able to do so soon. All right, Marius. Let's go ahead and see what we got.
Marius would follow along.
All right. So during the evening hours, while everyone is taking their long rest within the Grand Hall, whether you're sleeping or not, it would be considered a restful sleep, unless any of you guys are actively trying not to rest, in which case you are free to speak up at any time. Otherwise, Marius and Cheadle will start looking around. As you turn the corner, the first thing Cheadle does is stop, watching the corpse of the last peacekeeper. The sight of it disgusts me, but it's gotta have something on it. Marius, take that to my workshop. I'll work on it later.
There's a nod. A rather gruesome display as well, given little respect for this thing that has effectively ruined the Sentinels here, binding it in its own hook chain and sort of dragging it like this sort of macabre pile back to Cheadle's workshop.
Cheadle nods. He would do the same fucking thing. And then, as you would enter the shop, you kind of enter the hallway. The fires of the forge still strong. It's very fortunate that both the forge and the Grand Hall was able to withstand the attack of the Peacekeeper. You would find the forge and an anvil ready to be placed. Or you can toss the corpse of the Peacekeeper elsewhere.
It's very like obviously it's already dead. There's no more disrespect that you can do to a corpse, so it's tossed rather haphazardly to the ground, sort of starting the pile.
Yeah, you would immediately just see like the body unnaturally contort to the snapped bones as the impact of the body just slams against the wall. Would you leave the forge at that point?
Absolutely. It's his main focus right now is that there are a lot of bodies. And Asmodia has the penchant of taking things that are just left out into the wilderness and creating terrible creatures, the restless troll bloods. So his focus right now is disarming those corpses, getting armor off of them, getting weapons off of them, and rather crudely sort of leaving them like in a pile, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of like ready at any point for Marius to just start a pyre.
While you would expect, as Cheadle's walking around assisting, trying to gather all the ruinous materials of Colkirk around, and you just started like haphazardly throwing these bodies over, you'd imagine any other individual may look at disgust at your how you handle the dead, but Cheadle doesn't, and that's because he understands just as well as you do that you do not leave the dead just lying around there. And So yeah, as you're tossing and gathering things, you'll spend the rest of the evening going through the ruins. Cheadle starts tallying his count of all those that have who had died. Not only the hunters and the initiates that were starting to be trained over here, but citizens as well, fallen from Colkirk. As Cheadle's kind of like keeping a tally. You don't know if he's coping, but he will go over and just be like, "Yeah, the numbers are lower than I expected. Maybe enough had fled Colkirk. I feel bad leaving them behind. I don't know where they would have run off to. But
they would have made it to Wardensfell. It's a settlement north of here, past the Corbier ruins.
Yes, Wardenfell, that's right. Yeah, the settlement you guys founded. Yeah, you're right. Gonna break the bad news that they're not going to find peace anytime soon. But the settlement itself is still, for the most part, standing. We can always rebuild, but that's going to have to be another time. For now, though, Marius, after you're done with that, go ahead and help me with this. I'm gonna need your strength.
And then as he's walking around the city, he's just gonna start pointing at a variety of things, and he's just gonna state, as he's like,
all right, that could be valuable to something.
I mean, Cheadle himself was a master of the maneuver gear that he had helped you guys craft. So he very easily spots materials that can be worthwhile and reused for something else. And he's just
absolutely.
Yeah, so he's pointing at things here and there. I want you to do me a favor, Marius, and give me an investigation check.
We're great at those.
The cope continues.
I'm just kidding. So as you're kind of like looking around, I think with that check, you would actually find a couple of pieces in your own exploration of the ruins of Colkirk that you might be able to find useful. And so as the hours pass, it's safe to assume you guys would be spending the rest of the evening gathering what you can around to get ready for departure. To get ready for you all to head over to Wardenfell and collect who you can. Unless there's anything else that you're doing during these next 8 hours.
I am looking for something in particular. Let me double check my notes real quick. I think that'd be covered in all this stuff. That if Cheadle is going around with me and pointing out things of interest to take back, and he has sort of been assisting me in just gathering armors, weapons. I imagine a lot of it's broken. I don't imagine a fight against a peacekeeper kept anything relatively intact, so it's a lot of scrap.
Yeah, so all the mundane weapons have become scrap at this point in time, but Cheadle believes it can still be repurposed into something else or repaired for others. Perfect. So, as the time will pass, the evening hours will fall over at Falkirk, and dawn approaches. At the 6th hour of the third day, you will have started gathering a bunch of stuff, not only within the forge, but also in the Grand Hall, materials as you're trying to gather up and get as much as you can. So, you will have found the following with your checks. Let me just check over here real quick. Also, something I did state before. One moment. But I will let you guys know. If you head over to your inventory down to loot, I have reorganized all of the things that you have gathered into categories. The credit chip is the amount of credits that you currently have on your person. Crafting material will be a list of materials you can use for crafting projects in the future. Miscellaneous gatherings are the various things that you have found and have taken and haven't yet quite yet found a use for, but we've placed in there anyways. And valuables, for example, the old world gold coin that was once picked up by Vanya, where you can then exchange for credits as well. First off, you will notice that each of you has been given a generous allowance of 1,000 credits, what was left in the coffers of Colkirk from the Hunters Guild. There's no use here since Colkirk has already fallen, and it's time to gather as much resources as possible. So everyone has been brought up to 1,000 credits in their currency. As far as materials that you have found, of a variety of assorted scrap and such, Marius, you will have successfully gathered a total of 4,504 credits worth of materials, bringing your crafting material value up to 4,959. Also, in addition to that, after you've gathered as much as you can, Cheadle will go into his personal armory of various knickknacks that he has gathered along the way, and he will say,
"No time like the present."
And he will hand off a variety of magical items he has collected. Specifically 3. A cloak of displacement, an arrow-catching shield, and a reserve iron stone. The reserve iron stone allows you to store spells within the stone.
Jesus Christ.
It's time. With a giant looming threat like Cosmatara off to the northeast, it's time to bring everything and anything they can. But leaving it here in Colkirk would be a waste, especially if it ends up getting taken by the forces of Cosma. So he's taking it all there. You all will awaken at the 6th morning, or the 6th hour, to Cheadle walking in. He will have specifically went over into the food storage and very quickly made a makeshift breakfast for you guys. Specifically, a dozen eggs that he had scrambled up very fast, along with a few ham hocks, easily roasted over open fire. It's not the most flavorful of meals. It isn't well seasoned or spiced, but it will give you the protein you need. March forward today. As he kind of like presents the giant plates and walks over to you all, resting within the great hall, he'll kind of like lay it out over the tables and just be like,
"No time like the present. Eat up. We got work to do."
Oh, good morning to you too. Well, actually, it's not really a good morning, is it? Well, it's a good morning because we're alive, but a lot of people aren't alive. But that looks great. Thank you very much.
He'll be like, Bazika. Yeah, eat up.
I'm just gonna kind of go around the table and see what you guys were doing during the evening. We all knew what Marius was up to, but we'll start over with Vanya. Vanya, what was your evening like? Was it restless or did you sleep well?
No, it was a long night's sleep. I won't say it was a good night's sleep, but it was long. I just fell asleep immediately, and now I'm awake, and that's it. I had some nightmares, but I don't want to talk about them right now.
We don't have to. That's okay.
Yeah.
Feel free to keep that to yourself until you're ready to talk about it. Cheats. What has your evening been like?
Yeah, it probably was spent like pacing from like place to place until she finally found somewhere to lay down and like sprawl out. She's not like a cozy sleeper. She's like a leg up on the armrest, like shoulder off the side of the other armrest kind of sleeper. So she probably sprawled out somewhere after her drugs finally fell and worn off, and she just absolutely collapsed into a metal heap of sleepy cat girl.
Well, at least you got some sleep. The Zika. How was your evening?
Zika ate all the food in sight that she could. drank as much insight as she could, and then curled up very orb-like in the corner and dreamt of giant spit roast fiend babies in the sky.
God damn.
Wonderful sleep.
Wonderful. Garrett.
Gareth would have kept to himself and been unusually quiet, but then at some point he would have been kind of looking through maybe like a storeroom or something like that, and you would see him like looping this same animation for like 10 minutes of him taking something out of his pocket and placing it like on a shelf, and he's gonna drop off like 93 explosive vials and just let those be there and hold on to 3 more of those because he's still lugging those around for some reason.
Understood. Let me check your inventory very quick. All right, so we will lower that down to 3 explosive vials that you shall keep on your person.
Those are just being left out.
Excuse me, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? You're leaving those behind?
Guys, you can't.
Yes?
You can't.
I'm sorry.
Meta knowledge.
Oh, no.
Do we see you do this?
Yeah. Do we see you? Do you do that in front of us?
Well, you did say you were in a storeroom doing this while everyone else was
So you
elsewhere.
were hiding like a coward.
Did you tell us? Were your bags noticeably smaller when you
Hi, everybody. I just deposited 93 explosive vials in the store. Oh, you all are asleep? All right, I'll wait till you wake up and inform you of that. Meta alert. So, yes, you all would be... Damn, that got Momo.
I wasn't expecting it. I'm sorry.
So you all were given your plates of various breakfast meats and foods, and Cheadle in a sort of rush just gets right into it.
He says, "All right, we all know what you need to do. Head on through the tunnel, go to Wardenfell, collect who can't fight, bring them here. I'm gonna go ahead and gather whatever we can, start moving things over to the barge. It's gonna need. I already started warming up the shards that are attached to the barge, but we're going to need at least another day before we can depart Kolkirk. We weren't expecting to leave anytime soon. And the shadow stuff," and he kind of like motions over into the air. "It interferes with everything, so it's gonna take some time. We weren't expecting to leave anytime soon, but I'll see what I can do and see if we can hurry this up."
There's no disagreement or anything from Marius. He would finish his food and then immediately stand up.
Garrett's good to go. Good to go as well.
Okay, back to Wardenfell we go.
"Marius, I hate to do this to you."
He'll kind of like walk over. He just starts, and he just kind of like,
turn around. I specifically need to get back here.
He opens his coat, and he looks to pull out what appears to be the same stimulant that you normally would take to stay awake. The muscle relaxers. And he kind of sighs a little bit, and he says,
"Marius, I haven't exactly been too honest with you. You've been taking more of a diluted relaxer just because I don't want you to," and you'll see him eye cheats a little bit, "get an addiction. So, however, desperate times, and I need you at full strength today."
Sheets would roll her eyes and stand up and walk away.
A small panel opening near Marius's, sort of along the length of his spinal cord.
and you'll see him take the injection and just, and you'll feel this sudden surge of energy. Just your lights will actually flash green lightly before it finally settles a bit, and you feel like you are on a bit of a caffeine buzz. Whatever tiredness you had it immediately goes away, and this counts for you as if you just succeeded a long rest. However, using stimulants like this over time definitely will wear at the immune system, and is considered especially dangerous.
I'm sure I'm built different, Dungeon Master. It's okay.
And he just says,
"All right, that'll do for you. And no, I don't have any more, so kindly don't ask."
there's this low sort of stifled grunt at the sudden injection, and once it's pulled free, the port would close, the lights flaring and then sort of oscillating back to their yellow color, and he'd turn around.
Uh-huh.
Sort of looking at Cheeto for a moment and then give a small nod. I understand.
And no matter what happens, you're sleeping tonight.
Marius gives a well-practiced nod, like that of a liar, and then would start gathering up the party.
And he lied as easy as he breathed.
Of course, I'll get a full night's rest, he says, still having a stimulant.
Of course, I'll get a full night's rest as I lied to him. All right. So, with that said, Cheetle is going to remain in the ruins of Colkirk with the hopes to gather all the materials that have been gathered up and starts getting the barge charged up and ready to go so you guys don't just, end up adrift between the two arcs and just floating out in the gaps of space of Io. So
I'm sure it's fine.
Sure, it'll be fine. And yeah, he will do that. But with that, the five of you have the stage. What would you like to do?
Well, I do believe we have an obligation, don't we?
Indeed.
I'm ready to move out whenever you all are.
All right. So you guys,
Hoofing it to Wardenfell.
all right, you guys are going to continue you're going to start your march over to Wardenfell. So let's go ahead and begin.
I can't recall. Did we tell the people there to get their those who need evacuation out and ready, or did we just tell them all to hunker down? I don't remember.
We told them to hunker down because we didn't know that Colkirk was in ruins. We showed up and there were more people there, and we were like, "Hey, where did you all come from? Why aren't you in Colkirk?" And they're like, "What do you mean? Colkirk is gone."
Right. Yeah.
So we just told them, hold tight, stay in the prison if you can.
Yeah, big baby coming.
Big baby is above. The gargoyles might see you, so try and stay out of sight.
Right.
We'll be back as soon as we can, and we are effectively coming back as soon as we can.
So we don't know if they followed our advice or not.
Well, yeah, it was the next day. I mean, they did say that they were going to stay down there because, what other option have they got? All right,
it's a crater.
They're all dead. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll get to where we're going faster, I guess. Woo, let's go.
All right. You guys will cross through the tunnel. Fortunately, it's completely empty. I mean, fires will definitely scare off any restless that may be in the area. Fire bad. You'll continue crossing over through the Colbert ruins where this feels like ages ago. You all were different people. Then finally, you will arrive over to the ancient prison ruins of Wardenfell. There, as you sort of gather, there's a lot of people that are... the ruins are practically empty. As you'll watch, as there is one person that's kind of in the tower. He spots you immediately as he descends down, as Werfin will walk down over, the stairs, rush over to you all. And he says, you made it! Good. I was fearful of what may have happened over at Colkirk.
Oh, it's bad there. Or real bad. Really, really bad.
What's left of the city?
Potatoes?
Okay.
The city is in ruin.
Lots of ruins, actually, are left.
Warfin will just give us a somber frown and look down a little bit.
Damn.
Any new happenings around here?
Nothing as of yet. People are understandably worried from things that you have told us. Giant babies floating from the sky. Colkirk in ruins. Who's going to protect us now?
Is everyone in hiding? And is everyone okay?
There was no objection. Everyone's currently down below into the cells. We were planning emergency drills such as this after you had departed the last time. Once you built up those walls. We had been practicing for an occurrence such as this. I don't think people are too keen to leave the jail cells right now.
Well, we are seeking to leave Asmodia to consult with the Senate in an attempt to share the information of what has happened here.
He'll blink over at you and say,
Who? Who's leaving?
The 5 of us, and we would take any who cannot hold a sword.
Hold a sword? What?
We cannot take everybody.
Gone. Man, it's all gone. Cheats breaks into him kind of quietly.
Worfen, as he turns over Cheats briefly and then turns back over to Gareth.
It sounds to me like you're leaving us and you're drafting us. A fight your fight. Is that what's happening here?
Our fight is your fight. Look over there. I don't know if you can see it from here, but he would point in that direction if it's like just a cloud of nothingness. Yeah. But we have no choice in this fight. The fight is ours, and we're going to leave, and we're going to try and get help. Okay? If we all stay here, we're all dead. We can try to fight that thing, but its power is unthinkable.
You're the only one that can fight that thing, and you're gonna just put a sword in my hand and expect to fight your battles?
You needn't fight. If you can hide, you may hide. Just bide your time while we seek for aid, because we need it.
Worfen is currently naturally in an upset mood, hearing that the hunters that would protect them, especially when everyone had promised, like, hey, hunters over there, they're gonna look out for you. And now being told, we're leaving for Kaith. We're leaving the continent. We'll take the people that can't fight. Good luck. And we'll be back, though. Don't worry. So naturally, he is uneasy. Please give me a persuasion check, Gareth. Oh!
Let's go.
I trust him with my life.
So yeah, he's just kind of like looking over at you right now, and it's just like, just for that moment of, like, you just see the rage bubbling up, and he'll take a moment, look at your eyes, and he can just tell what you're saying is true. And you'll feel the rage that's bubbling up within his chest will sort of subside a little bit. He'll look down.
If Colcook has been defeated, then I suppose it would make sense that we would need more aid.
We're the last hunters left.
We're the only ones, and what destroyed Colcook is dead. Luckily. We still have...
Why can't you just take all of us?
The bird will not fit you all.
We haven't the means.
Understand that Colkirk still has...
Right? Should look to Marius.
He'd look to her. One more time.
We could try to send it back or something.
If we had more time. Travel between the spheres, it's an arduous journey at that. Be thankful our barge can even make it.
The journey takes weeks, sometimes upwards to a month, to get to the mainland.
Maybe if the Senate is willing to hear us out, they'll be able to send more ships to evacuate the rest of you.
Feels like the best plan at this point. Very well. Will we be getting in a shipment of armaments so that we can protect our own?
Oh, well, there did seem to be a lot of supplies left at Colkirk, seeing as, well, a lot of the hunters were killed while they were fighting the warden, or sorry, the peacekeeper, I mean. So, if you want to send a bunch of your people along with the children and the rest who are going to be going on the barge back to Colkirk to gather what supplies they can, that might be for the best.
I thought that was all scrap.
It is scrap.
Well, there might be some more stuff around.
Understand that the fight with the Peacekeeper was not one that was one-sided for our people at least. Many of their equipment was destroyed, weapons in ruins and tatters. What we have is nothing more than scrap metal, things to be melted down for slag.
Okay.
Understand what we are offering you it is barely anything. I wish that I had more to give you, but we are on our back foot. Colkirk is a shell. You may live there if you wish, or you may stay here.
I understand. I understand. Okay. No use feeling pity right now. We don't have much time. You said you were willing to take the children, yes?
And any other infirmed, those who cannot fight.
I think we were all ready to defend this place until our dying breath. This is the only home we've known for quite some time, where some overlord wasn't ruling over us. But if you can take the children,
He'll watch as his lip quivers a little bit at the thought, but he stays stalwart as he opens his mouth just slightly before he says,
I don't see us surviving this. They shouldn't perish. For everything that's happening. We only have a few, but we're willing to take them to the mainland. Well, at the very least, they can have a chance at life. Meanwhile, we'll hold whatever forces comes our way. And hopefully, by gods, hopefully, some of us may still be standing.
he turns to Gareth specifically.
When you return.
Remember that this is not your fight. If you can hide, do it.
He shakes
It's about survival.
he shakes his head and he says,
This place has been hell for all of us. I'm sure it hasn't been easy for you. And yes, look around you. This is a wasteland, but this is our wasteland. We've survived this long, and we shall defend it. We will not let anything take the blessings and gifts that have been given to us. No.
Even one Asmodean remains, Asmodia shall not fall.
No, we won't cower, we won't hide. We will protect this place with our dying breath. But that is the choice that all of us will have to make. That's the choice I did. And the children, they need a better future. And if you're willing to give it to them, then I would be thankful.
They might need some people to take care of them, you know. It's only really going to be us and Cheadle on board. So if there are those who are too afraid to fight or a little on the weaker side, send them along as well. Be
All
better
right.
for everyone.
You're currently the strongest of these lands. I will discuss it with the others. If you can, give us time. But for now, if you would be willing to take the children with you. When are you leaving?
It will
Tomorrow.
take time for our barge to be fully repaired. The tentative plan is for tomorrow, but it may be within the few days.
All right, then. Take the children now. And those that don't have the mettle to fight, we will send their way through over to Kolkuk. And with the understanding that if there's no room on the barge, then they'll scavenge what's left of Kolkuk. And we'll fortify. We'll find a position to fortify. It's as best of a plan as we've got. If you would allow me a moment, though, I would need some time to gather the children. Would you be fine waiting here? For now, at least?
Of course.
How many children are we talking about?
Sorry, I'm just advancing the time real quick. It's been about 8 hours. He'll just shake his head before saying,
There aren't many. Many of us are, as you may know, barren. Asmodeans have not been blessed with fertility.
because not only does the shadow stuff affect the technology here, but it also has affected the biology of many of its people.
Did Cheadle tell us how many the barge can take? I believe he gave us a number.
He did not. But he was very adamant that we have to at least take at those that can't fight. So those discussions will be happening, but more than likely, Cheadle gave the impression that the priority will be towards the people that can't fight, and then everything else will be filled up with whatever supplies they can gather. Since that is your duty as a hunter.
Aye, aye.
A moment, then. I shall return within the hour.
And he'll go underground.
And now is not a long time to say goodbye to people. She would mumble as she kind of stepped off. They're just kids.
Time is not on any of our sides, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Do you think we're really giving them a chance?
We'll do what we can, and that's all I can offer.
That's all any of us can offer.
I mean, we were apprentices until literally yesterday. It's kind of a lot.
All right.
And now we're the only ones left.
As you discuss with each other, is there anything else you would do during this hour?
Garrett's gonna check up on Marius and just,
Okay.
Well, Marius, how are you holding up?
Marius, there was this very brief moment of feeling some level of like patriotism when Wolfed started sort of proclaiming like fighting to the end.
Fuck yeah!
But then there's that sobering moment when he's like, "You're the strongest of us now," and Marius just sort of goes very quiet, sort of staring off in the direction of Kazmakara, and eventually bringing his attention back.
Just so you know, Kazmakara was the one that fell over 1,000 years ago. This is Kazmatara.
Kara, let me go adjust my nose.
You're good.
Oh, and can we see it from here?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Fortunately, and that's the best way I'll describe it, the mountains are blocking the way to the dark end, so you can't necessarily see it.
Praise the mountains.
Yeah, but of course, if it came to a higher orbit, you probably would be able to see a Cosmotara.
Children of Asmodia are no strangers to the horrors that lie throughout our lands. I feel somewhat a familiar tinge. Something very similar happened when I was younger. Asmodia will always be my home, but my formative years were spent elsewhere. I wonder if perhaps taking these children, they may grow up to be the same.
Well, he did not turn out so bad.
There's an appreciative nod, but whatever expression he has is very well hidden behind his helmet.
I myself have never left Asmodia, so I share your feelings and their feelings of this situation, but I know that we can seek aid, and if we do what's right, perhaps we can bring peace back to Asmodia.
Yeah.
Right. So, an hour will pass, specifically after such a somber conversation, as you will watch as Werfen will come out with 3 children. You'll watch as they somberly walk out, and even he has a bit of a sigh. He'll just state,
"Children, you will follow these hunters to wherever they go. It will take you to safety."
You'll actually see this young boy crying, trying to hold back the tears. And he just says,
Shut up now. This is good. You don't want to grow up in the jail cell.
and he just goes, what of my mom?
She'll be fine, lad. Your mother's a strong woman.
He'll sigh, and you could just hear the lie.
You'll reunite with her again soon.
And he'll turn over to the 5 of you and say,
I trust you'll do what needs to be done.
Vanya will just raise her voice ever so slightly, just so the kids can hear what she's about to say, and she'll say, well, yeah, I did hear that, a second barge was coming, right? For the rest of the people.
You just watch Werfen's heart break, and he's just like, yeah.
Marius looks away.
You're like, what? No.
Cool.
Vizika's gonna like tap on Marius's calf and then like climb up to his shoulder if he lets her, and whisper to him,
I thought there was gonna be a lot more children. Surely we could take their parents. Isn't there enough room? At least their mothers.
The situation that will come about is that if we take any more, there will be clamoring. People will be attempting to get onto the barge. It would behoove us to only take the weak and the infirm, those who cannot fight. Their
Right.
parents are still Asmodean. They're fighters.
Okay. Family's kind of important. Okay.
Garrett's gonna do his best to put a smile on his face while looking at the children and just say, "Hello, young ones. What are your names?"
We don't have names.
I think Cheeks would step up.
That did happen. That did not happen. Just
Oh
we were never given names, you see.
Oh my god!
No
We
one
have
ex-
numbers.
We were gonna
We only have
survive.
numbers.
No one expected us to live past 4.
Jesus.
Okay.
Get names.
Oh
Marius
my god!
nodding.
And then you were up in arms for my lies.
Yeah, you
My
have to.
God.
You turn 16 and then they give you a name. That's how it works in Asmodia.
That's right. We're
And
just
then they give you your barcode.
so he. Anyways, he will walk over and just state, as he kind of like walks up. He goes, who's asking for names?
Gareth was.
Okay, Gareth. He'll watch as the one sobbing just kind of walks up a little. He'll just say, my name is my name is Thorin. Sir.
Thorin, a good name. And you? And he'll look to.
She'll walk over. Oh, gotcha. Well, so as she walks over, she'll mention, very hushed and quiet, Tay. My name is Tay. And then this one over here seems to be. She gives you a vacant gaze before and says nothing. She seems to be in a bit of shock.
Gareth will just kind of look to the party and then look back. Are you hungry? And he'll like pull out a ration and offer a piece to her, the one that does not speak.
She will look at the ration and smack it out of your hand. And then just start walking south. Towards the coal beer ruins.
Is Vizika doing anything with that fallen ration? That's what I want to know.
Absolutely. I did.
Okay,
I
okay.
immediately thought it that like as soon as this child walks away, Vizika's just gonna snatch it.
I am just watching for that. Like immediately, my eyes dart to Vizika.
Gets snapped up.
And yeah.
Yep.
And this
Knowing-
entertains me, and I smirk.
Knowing the dangers of Asmodia, the moment the child starts walking away, Marius would turn and basically like starts following them because he knows that stopping them by force or anything like that is just going to result in them like basically yelling, screaming, potentially drawing attention. So the child is going to pout, they're going to be upset. Marius isn't going to make any motions to stop them. He's just going to follow to ensure that they don't get hurt.
All right, so Marius and the elven child will begin departing from the prison ruins. Morphin will nod and say,
We'll have a meeting today. Determine who is capable of standing and able to fight. I will, if it appears things will remain orderly, you should see a few more arrive tomorrow. If there is disorder amongst the people, I will, inform them the barge will be leaving next week. to at least slow down their advance.
And then he'll nod.
Okay. Good luck.
Gareth will reach out a hand to Worfen for a handshake.
Orphan accepts it and shakes. There's definitely a bit of definitely a begrudging shake, but you can tell just from his expression towards you, he's upset at the situation, but his anger is not towards you.
Gareth will just nod in silence and just kind of being present there, understand and share the same emotion.
Yeah, I think Cheats would step up to to the side, like near their kids.
Yeah.
And kind of bend down. How you guys doing?
Thorin is got a mouthful of ration. He's still crying. He is unable to really give any sort of response. Tay will look over to you. She seems to be the calmest of the three. And as you kneel down, she will poke at your knee and say, "What happened to your legs?"
Oh. Just a bit of adventure, I'd say. Say, these legs, I'll make you a deal, alright? She kind of flays her hand out and taps the metal of the good leg, the red one.
Yeah.
We'll come up with a phrase or something. I don't know. What's your favorite animal?
Oh, I've never seen an animal before.
That's really sad. That's really sad.
Asmodia, baby.
Holy shit.
And she's like, that's really sad. Kid. What about a bird?
One time I had a carrot, and it was the tastiest thing I'd ever had.
Asmodia, baby.
Oh, all right. Then just yell out the word carrot. And these old legs will carry me as fast as I can run. And I'll be there immediately, whenever you need.
Nuts.
Make the travel a little bit easier. And who knows? If we all stick together and we watch each other's backs, perhaps you'll get to see a dog or something. They're pretty cool.
What's a dog?
It's like a little creature, like a little furry thing. 4 legs, a waggy tail will lick your face off.
Oh, that sounds scary.
Nah, they're sweet. That big one over there, she points behind her towards the disappearing Marius. That one loves cat. They're like dogs, but smaller.
Huh. Okay. Not quite certain what you're talking about with these creatures, but you do see a bit of fascination fall over her. Okay, yeah, I would look forward. I would look forward to that.
Good. Now, come on.
She'll reach a hand out over to Cheats.
I'm telling the cats when we get home that you mention dogs first and not cats.
Shut up, you're not even over here!
and Tay will walk with Cheats hand in hand. Mouth full of rations, Thorin would look up to Gareth. Could I have another one?
He'll break off another piece and hand it and say,
Starts eating.
"Let's go, Thorin."
Okay.
Take good care of them now.
I have to. And you'll start to hear some yelling from underneath the jail cells. Orphan sighs and say,
You should probably be leaving. There's much to discuss here.
and he'll turn around and go back underground.
Gareth will put a hand on Thorin's shoulder and just kind of start walking. Not like pushing him, but like
he
more of a
Get
comforting
walking.
hand.
You'll actually watch as he's eating the rest, and you put a hand on his shoulder. He will literally just like jerk his shoulder out as if to be like, stop that. He's crying and still eating the ration, and he just kind of like walks ahead.
Gareth will just walk behind.
All right, so you all will be crossing through the tunnels.
Yes.
Well then, allow me to gather the party up.
I'm just
Well-
gonna take Vizika's hand just so that I feel.
We all have children.
Vizika looks content.
Oh,
I pet.
all right. 1 moment, please. Now loading.
Oh,
You all will cross over let's see, real quick. Another 8 hours pass. It is currently the evening hours over in there. You all will
What is
start
this?
to
Bro?
arrive.
Why is this a battle map? I point my gun at the dungeon master.
We
Why
have
is this a battle map?
children. There's children around.
You'll watch as Cheadle will approach. He looks like he's been in an absolute sweat.
And he goes, that was fast.
And he stops for a second, and he just goes,
Is that it? Is this all of them?
Well, if they don't, get to fighting amongst each other, there might be a few more sent over in the morning. But it's all the children.
Well, they shoot blanks over there, so.
she's like, Vanya looks over at the children.
Oh,
She's talking about guns. It's fine.
guns! They're guns. The guns.
All right, fine. Look, I'm sure all of you are hungry. I found plenty of stuff over in the food storage. I went ahead and packed as much as I could over on the barge. It's going to be at least 2 days before I get that charged up. I think I can get the crystals completely overcharged, so that way we can at least arrive on Katos in a timely fashion, but it's still going to be a slow journey. But that's, you know what? That's fine. So, hey kids, yeah, who's hungry?
Brett.
What?
Brett.
One moment, please.
Are my
Brett?
ears? Are my ears?
Brett.
One moment, please.
Mistakenly making me hear this baby.
Brett.
Barrett!
From inside the forge, you hear the
What's wrong with you?
dragging of metal as the door kicks open. And there you see it. Practically unfazed, undamaged from everything that happened. You will see off at the forge, glowing with this violent green around it. The last peacekeeper, as it slowly begins its approach over to you. All right. So, one moment, please. I need to make sure we've got some light. Hey, there we go. Now you can see
I
it.
looted your corpse. You're in my bag right now. You should not be a thing.
I was informed you had wrapped him in chains and thrown his body to the side so that Cheadle could dismantle him later.
What did you do? I swear to God.
And you're just gonna hear the dragging chains as this thing slowly begins its approach over. And as it does, Cheadle's just gonna, just right there, just look over. And he's like, shit, come on, why won't you stay dead? And he'll look to the 5 of you before saying, all right. I'll take the kids, but you 5 need to hold it off. Can you do that?
Marius already grabbing for the extending sort of haft of his hammer and wrenching it free.
Yeah, Gareth's like starting to sprint. Just.
Do we have a choice?
I mean, you're free to run away if you'd like.
I think she
We did that
bend
once.
down and like tap the shoulders of the little girl and tell her, gonna be all right. Just go with him. Go chill. And I'll be running. You'll heal the metal in my legs, all right?
She's staring, and she's very much like, stunned for a second as she's looking up.
And she snaps.
She
Listen to
nods.
me, all right? I wasn't about your age when I started getting my first pieces of metal, all right? You don't want these. Go. Stay hidden, all right?
She's gonna look
You can
over.
do this.
She's gonna look over at you, before saying, "You're gonna follow, right?" You said, I'm gonna see a dog. I'm gonna see a cat. You're gonna follow, right?
Yeah. We're just gonna deal with this guy, all right?
She nods, and she'll begin her running. Oh!
Extends her whip.
Okay! Session 1, baby! Let's go!
Why didn't you take him apart? Piece by piece. Rip out every finger and toe.
Listen, that was the plan.
That was the plan.
Also, why are you bigger? Like, you should be the same size as a child, and you're not.
I don't know. I just become bigger every time we fight.
Oh yeah, it's for some reason your
She absorbs power.
your token size does not save the update. I do apologize for that.
She just breathes in
Thank you.
and like puffs herself up.
I will also shrink down.
So, all right, let's let's do it. First combat of season 2, baby. Let's go.
fucking go.
First, I will roll initiative. As you will see a brand new, viewers, you will see a brand new initiative counter pop up on the screen.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
And if you don't see it, you should have access to something called Combat Carousel in the left side. If you click that, it will show you the initiative. Okay.
Wait, where is that? I'm sorry, the combat carousel?
Over at the,
On the
left side of the screen, at
How do I
the most
move it? Oh.
bottom down. Once you mouse over it, you should see 3 lines. By mousing over the 3 lines and dragging it, you can move it around. But you gotta make sure you mouse over the combat carousel. From there, you'll see the 3 lines. You can also look at my screen as a reference. Were you able to move it?
No, but it's okay. Like, don't worry about it.
Okie dokie. Were you able to get your... I was asking Momo, but were you able to get your combat carousel up, Bloody?
No,
Over at the left side of the screen, you see all
Yeah.
those buttons, correct?
I
The-
do. I
The
do see
bottom,
buttons.
the
Oh,
bottom
there
most
it is.
button.
Oh my god,
Thank
I
you.
am good. I'm good. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good.
I'm kind of stupid. Thank you.
You're not. Don't say that about yourself. Let's begin. Here we go. All right. I think a little music's in order. All right. With combat beginning, it's time to get a little. It's time to get a little thing. Things have changed a little bit with our combat styles. So let's begin. As we mouse over, our first up on initiative is Cheats. I shall unpause now.
Oh, crap. It's my turn?
It's your turn.
Alright. Sure. Okay, oh my god. Wait, why are the children? Wait, what the fuck? Why are the children on there?
Well, we still gotta run, don't we?
Oh my god, you're gonna make me carry children. Cheat will not deploy her whip. She'll scoop up the kid. How
Yes.
how fast can I travel carrying a kid?
With the child, your movement speed. It takes an action to pick up a kid.
Can I bonus action pick up a kid?
No.
What the fuck? Where's the official ruling of picking up children? Come on.
I'm giving it to you. Action, please.
Yeah, she's gonna pick up the kid
Okay.
to her right, kind of scoop him up, and just read, like, say what had previous said, and then she's gonna run bonus action. I'm sorry, Marsh.
I gotta do it.
You're not going to use your bonus action to dash. You're going to take drugs in front of the child. You're going to take drugs in front of the child.
Bonus action to dash.
Thank you. Very good.
Shut up.
Thank you for being a good role model. I appreciate you.
I am a great role model. I'm gonna get her to see a cat. She just runs past.
Okie dokie.
Where the
Mom
fuck?
and Dad are fighting.
I just have to
again.
get her off map, right? Like this way?
Yeah, so, you could do that, and Cheetle will, like, at that point, be very insistent and just be like, go, I'll take care of the kids. You gotta distract that thing.
She looks at him. She'll kind of set down the kid and slide. And yeah, she'll bonus action dash.
Okay.
Yeah. And that'll be my turn. No, in my turn.
All right. Next up is going to be Cheetle. Cheetle currently is going to take the dodge action as he's just motioning to the other kids. Come on, let's go! We don't got much time! Okay. Next is the Peacekeeper.
Oh, God.
Gareth.
I will dash and oops, where's I don't want to set it back to move. There we go. All right. I'll just use both my actions to sprint up straight to him.
Okay.
Wielding sword and shield mode of my my weapon. That's my default, just FYI. And then yeah, that's it for me, I think.
Okay.
Where did that? So we need the carousel. Can I pass on the carousel?
If you mouse over, you can hit the arrow, the next turn arrow, or you can just go over to the combat tracker that we've been using before and hit end turn.
Okay, yeah. All right, done. Thank you.
Various.
Aye. Seeing everybody moving, looking back at the children, and Cheetle guaranteeing that he's going to get the children to safety, wrenching out his ignition hammer, he would begin to walk. And along his back, that small cylinder sort of spools out from between his pauldron, sort of latching at like a 45-degree angle. And as it begins to wind up, it would he would get about here. And then from it, this dart of light flies out. And I'm going to cast Fairy Fire as it would hurl over the Peacekeeper like a flare and then erupt, attempting to sort of suffuse them with light.
Okay. Let's see it. All right, give me 1 second, please. Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay, cool. Pulling up the character sheet. Ooh, okay, dokie. Let me head on over here. I'm going to move this over here. Does that work with you?
Absolutely.
Okie dokie. Saving throw time. I gotta figure out how to fucking do a saving throw on this this new layout. Oh wait, I just click button. Clicks button. You'll just kind of watch as it just. You will actually see as this green familiar energy, the one that you saw from the hunters before, that were infused with energy from Cosmatara, will just sort of blinks and then returns back. And he just dodges out of the way.
Understood. The cylinder, that sort of barrel that's there, would retract back into his pauldron, and he would heft his hammer, sort of getting prepared to move again.
Okay. You will watch this girl, her face completely neutral as she was walking, will just stare off over, and you will see her slightly shake. She takes a deep breath. She turns around over to Cheetle, who's like, "Come on, let's go!" And she'll start running.
If she runs past me, I'm gonna take an A up. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. She just starts to run. Yeah, that's right. Keep going. Okie dokie. Next up is Vizika.
Yeah. All right. Let's go.
So, just wondering real quick. So, a flurry of blows with one key allows me to disengage, and I get plus 10 walk speed. Could I do it kind of out of order?
Yes, you can do your movement in any order that you wish.
Excellent. Okay. So, using one key, Vizika's gonna run all the way over here. If I could just actually move my token for some reason.
I believe you would have on the measure.
There we go. Run.
Question, is the fairy fire going to persist there? Marius.
I believe it goes out, and then that's it. If they succeed, nothing else happens.
Understood.
All right, as she's running, Vizika got out her quarterstaff. She's winding it up, and she's gonna bring it slamming down on his knee.
That's all right. First attack. Let's see how we do.
Ooh.
Also gonna be with the fire coming out of it as she slams down.
All right. Take one of those rolls.
Real quick. She's gonna do a little elbow strike and a little palm strike. Also at that knee. Just fuck his knees.
That hits. They
then-
both
Oh my
hit.
God.
Disengaging from the attack, sweeping and swiping, kind of flopping over like, woo! She's gonna weave backwards 5 feet.
Question.
Yeah.
Did you roll 22, 12 twice and then 3 twice, or did you only attack once with the staff?
Oh, I attacked only once with it.
You
I forgot that I can
you
attack
do
more
have
times.
extra attack. You can roll that attack now if you'd like.
You're right.
Oh my God.
I'd like to do that again.
All right,
before
roll
I
that
back
attack.
away.
She's so fucking cool.
That hits.
Wonderful. All right.
You just
and
kinda-
with that,
You'll just kind of hear the grinding of the metals from it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
with that, the turn is over.
Anya.
Hello. I would like to start by casting Dread Ambusher, and then I would like.
Oh, you're using your feature, correct? Dread
Right.
Ambusher?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. I'm just showing it.
Okay.
Showing it off. And then I would like to take my shots.
All right.
I'm not gonna throw them away. Question: will I have
Yeah.
3 shots since Dread Ambusher and over level 5? Is that
So you have
correct
extra attack
assumption?
with two attacks.
Mhm.
And then if you take the attack action on that turn, you can make one additional action on that. You can take one you take one additional weapon attack as part of that action, dealing an extra 1d8 damage to the weapon's image. So yes, you can attack
Let's
3
freaking do it.
times, and the third attack will be the Dread Ambusher bonus.
okay? Cool. All right. Okay. So we got the first one.
21 hits, 12 points of damage.
All right, reload. Let's go again.
21 again.
Oh
That
my
hits,
God.
10 points of damage.
And let's go for the hat trick.
21 again, 9 points of damage. With a bonus, 8 points of damage.
Holy cow.
So anyway, I started blasting. Wow. Well, okay, and that will end my. Oh, actually, no, it won't. I will move my 40 feet, 30 plus 10,
Okay.
and that's where I'm gonna end. Do I still need to end? Yes. Okay.
Yes, you do. You'll just kind of watch as this girl just starts to immediately just start dashing. She has left the battlefield. Next up, now just sobbing his eyes out, starts to run. He just moves past the elf, keeps running. Next turn. Cheats.
I want to take my drug.
I want to take my drug.
I want to take my drug. But he's right there. Stupid ring.
Take it off. Take
No.
the ring off. See
He
what
likes
happens.
the ring.
See what happens.
Oh my god, who is that? Whispering from the dark. What's going on? Yeah, she, fuck, I really like haste. I want to go fast. She gonna hit it.
She's gonna hit it.
Bonus action. She
I don't even have my shit up with her.
kind of calls out, like says under her breath, I'm sorry. No time to change things now. I can't see my
So
accelerator.
proud of Cheats not taking the drugs in front of the children who are still here on the combat.
I can't see it!
Is that drugs?
You better shut up, kid! I'll take you!
Mouse over your inventory button in the hotbar. You will see in your weapons, whip accelerator, stim accelerator.
Right.
Yes, very good.
Oh my.
Okay.
4 points of radiation damage.
Oh,
You immediately feel the shock. You are currently under the influence of haste.
And yeah, she just takes off running. There's like a shake, a rattle of like her bones until it meets that metal, and then the metal shakes, and she just takes off.
Okay. Or connect charges have been built. Seven kinetic charges have been built.
Do I have to be? Right. Yeah. She'll slide to the other side of the man here, the myth, the man who's supposed to be dead, and she will attack.
Let's see it.
Forgot how to play rogue.
17 hits for 8 points of damage. Will you be spending your kinetic charges?
Yes.
7 points of damage. You may apply sneak attack.
Ah, there it is.
13 points of damage.
And we hit again.
That misses. You will actually watch as you see him grab the whip as you whip, as he's about to pull you in.
Stop it.
What are you doing?
I don't want to be pulled in.
Will you be moving?
What is haste? I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're
It's
good.
been a heck minute. It's been a heckin' minute.
for haste, I believe your speed increases. Is it doubled or 30 feet?
Yeah, it's doubled.
Okay, and your base speed is currently. Right now, your movement is 80 feet.
Yeah.
Spent 70 feet so far. You still. Oh wait, no, you don't have a bonus action left. You have 10 feet remaining.
Yeah, she'll slide a little bit more.
Yeah, so as you're kind of like sliding, he's holding on to the whip as he's turning with you.
Yeah, she yank it free and kind of slide away.
Okay. If that is the end of your turn, be sure to hit end turn. You'll watch as Cheadle is looking around, seeing all the kids flee. He'll specifically look over at everyone.
He says, "Good luck. I'll make sure they get to safety, and then I'll be back for you."
He looks over at the Peacekeeper, and then he just starts to flee with the kids. Like, starts protecting them. You'll watch as he's holding on. He's holding his dagger and pistol out. And he's not attacking because he's afraid it'll direct attention to the crowd. But he's keeping protected in case the last Peacekeeper wishes to try something. So, first things first. When Cheadle's round ends, the Peacekeeper will be taking a legendary action.
Yay.
So you'll watch as the Peacekeeper just has these two chains. He will free up his main hand, opening it up as you watch the sword that he was wielding before materialize within there. He first attacks behind him specifically over to Gareth. So let's see what he does. He's going to attack with his weapon, a +2 Demise of Rebellion. An 11 will miss as he kind of like slashes behind him, unfortunately rolling a 2. How do you deflect the blow?
Yeah, I'm just using my shield, just kind of deflect the blow, and then kind of like, was that it? Like,
yeah,
that's all you got, man.
Now officially his turn. One moment, please. Officially his turn. He sees you easily deflect the blade, and he'll turn over to you and just sort of. New mechanic, new mechanic, new mechanic, new mechanic.
Oh no. Insta kill, insta kill.
The last Peacekeeper wishes to engage in a duel with Gareth. It is up to Gareth if Gareth would like to accept the duel. Allow me to present you with the rules.
Oh my gosh.
So, as an action, the last Peacekeeper may initiate a duel with a willing target creature within 5 feet of them. The rules are as follows. Dueling creatures go in their initiative order. They can only take an action or bonus action, and may move up to half their movement speed. Duelists can only make one attack roll per round. So that means extra attack or things with multiple attacks cannot be utilized. That also includes for the boss. When a duelist successfully damages the other duelist with an attack roll or a failed saving throw, they earn 1 point. The duel goes for a number of rounds determined by the feature in parentheses. For this one, it is 3 rounds of dueling. At the end of the duel, whoever has the highest points is considered the victor, with the result determined by the feature. If there is a tie, nothing happens. So if the last Peacekeeper wins, the last Peacekeeper will teleport to the opposing duelist, attacking them with their weapon at advantage. If this attack hits, it counts as a critical hit. If the last Peacekeeper loses, the last Peacekeeper becomes vulnerable. And we'll talk about what that means in a minute as well. Vulnerable just means if they are vulnerable, the next attack that is dealt against them, the damage is doubled. If the last keeper is not bloodied, and by the way, we do have bloodied mechanics now, they cannot take actions, reactions, bonus actions, or legendary actions until the end of their next turn. But more importantly, the duel must be with a willing creature. Gareth, are you ready to exchange blows with the Peacekeeper?
How is this message conveyed to Gareth? Is it
Oh,
just
you can just tell from the just general aura it's giving. He kind of like, as he deflects off, you'll see him pause for a moment as he postures a little bit, holding up the blade as if he's ready to continue. It kind of giving you a moment to prepare your stance.
Okay, and just to clarify, these attacks during the duel, do they actually deal damage?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Gareth will accept.
All right, the duel begins. We go in the order of initiative. The last Peacekeeper's initiative is higher than Gareth, so they will be attacking first. So watching as the weapon has deflected, the first round begins of this duel as he raises the blade up and tries to strike down once again, determined to break through your defenses. A 13, he misses. How do you deflect?
I'll just freaking stand there with the shield up, take it full brunt, and then
as you just see sparks flying from the blade jumping there. It's now your turn.
All right, let's see here. Looking at things. Okay.
A 24 hits. 1 point is given over to Gareth as you'll see the slash of this like green blood from the armor. Next round 2, you'll watch as he kind of like he at this point lets go of Sheets' whip. Sheets is no longer the focus. It's now this capable warrior. He sidesteps over to you and once again tries to just with a crushing blow slam the blade down. A 23 breaks your armor class, dealing 22 points of damage. 1 point is awarded to the last Peacekeeper. It's now 1 versus 1. It is now your turn.
Right. Slice again.
A 15 is insufficient. This time, deflecting the blow. Round 3, with you now open, he tries to stab you in with the sword. A critical hit as he tries to go for the impale, dealing a total of 37 points of damage over to you. It is now 2 points to the last Peacekeeper, 1 point to you. It is your turn. If you successfully hit, you tie the duel and no additional effect happens. If you miss, the last Peacekeeper wins the duel and he gets a free attack at advantage with a critical hit.
Can I use my parry on that last attack?
Yes, you can.
Okay. I would like to do that.
You're reducing the damage?
Yeah, spend 1 die, reduce damage by the roll plus my dex modifier. Let me see here. Plop. Yeah, 3 plus 5, so 5 total reduction.
Nice. I'll go ahead and give you 5 hit points back.
Thank you. And then swing.
All right. An 18 is sufficient. Tying the duel. So as he goes in for the hit, it looks like he's about to go for the finishing blow against you. But you managed to deflect. Your fight still strong. This duel is a tie. No additional effect happens, but the duel is now over. And so is the last Peacekeeper's turn. Gareth, it is now your turn. What'd you think of that? Did you enjoy that duel mechanic?
That was exhilarating. That was great. I thought I was gonna die. Well, he got cocky. It happens. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna use a bonus action to use Second Wind.
Okie dokie.
Whoosh, healing 12. I like
12
that.
hit points. Did that I don't think that immediately healed, so I will give you 12 hit
like
points.
it. Yeah, okay. And then let's take a swing and see what happens.
A 16 is insufficient. He glances the blow back.
Okay. Second attack. Nice.
A 21 hits. 10 points of damage.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and use. Let me spend another die for. I'll do Distracting Strike.
Let's see it.
Which will add this much more damage. Oh, it didn't roll it.
That's okay.
There we go.
Ooh.
Nice.
And with that, you hear the shattering of the armor as he glances back. You have dealt a sufficient amount of damage to the last Peacekeeper that he is now considered vulnerable, a new condition to continue to enhance this. I've also been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 16, so this was inspired by that. The next. Sorry, well, yeah, it's just the style. The next time the target takes damage, the result is doubled instead. Until the beginning of the target's round, the target cannot take reactions and suffers disadvantage to dexterity saving throws. When this creature is damaged, or at the end of the triggering target's next round, so not this round, but the round afterwards, the condition ends. So, you get one good shot against him, but whatever damage is dealt ends the vulnerability condition.
Wowee. And he's also distracting stricken.
Yes.
Which means that advantage against him on next attack. Did that vulnerable also do that, or just the double damage?
What do you mean?
Did vulnerable make it so that everybody attacks, or the next attack is at advantage against him, or just double damage?
Oh, no. It's just double damage. You got the added effect with a distracting strike that any attack done against him is now at advantage.
That's what I'm talking about. So I bonused and I double attacks, and I think that's it for me.
Okay.
So,
Marius, your enemy is currently vulnerable. Will you take advantage of this weakness?
I'm gonna certainly try. Having seen that duel, Marius was like rooting for Gareth the entire time, and seeing him get cut but still standing is enough to inspire Marius, who would rush forward, and he's gonna take a swing with his ignition hammer.
Very well.
Advantage.
Here we go. 13 is insufficient, but the vulnerability still stands because no damage had been dealt.
I love you, Brynjar. This is for you, baby.
I'm gonna be fishing up some real good shit here, dude.
Yes, sir. We're gonna swing again.
Let's go. Now, is the distracting strike applicable until the next hit, or only for the next attack?
If the attack is made before the start of your next turn, when you hit with them, you can spend until damage and the next attack roll. So it's not both.
So I'm afraid I need a re-roll from you at normal.
Understood.
A 26 is sufficient. 10 and 5 deals a total of 30 points of damage over to the last Peacekeeper. As you'll watch as you take full advantage of the weakness, he is no longer vulnerable.
As well, with my Crusher feat, I'm going to send him back 5 feet. I'm going to push him back this direction, sort of hammer connecting and then slamming him away from Gareth.
He also can't move. Smile.
And now he can't move. Oh, because you attacked him, correct?
Yep.
Isn't it his movement speed is halved, or is his movement speed down to 0?
Let me look. I can't see. Everything's in color.
I can look it up for you, like.
If you're talking about the slasher and you didn't crit, you reduce his movement speed by 10 feet.
Understood.
Okay.
So his movement speed has been reduced by 10 feet, and he's been pushed back 5 feet.
Having shoved him back, Marius sort of holds the hammer at the side, sort of exposing his chest to the Peacekeeper, and says, "Fight me, you stain." And I'm going to use my bonus action for my armor to teleport back 15 feet.
Nothing personal, kid.
My hope is to draw his attention, so that way my friends can utilize him being distracted. That's my turn.
Okie dokie. At the end of your round, I'm just gonna go over to here very quickly. Actually, you know what? Nothing happened. She's not gonna do anything right now. This child definitely gonna be running. So
He points out a child and uses power word kill.
yeah,
Oh my gosh.
and says, "I'm the bad guy."
I mean, we can get one more person on the board.
Wow!
Hey, it's me.
Hey, come on, Vasika.
Pumped. She's pumped. She's gonna come in here, and she's gonna come in swinging. Woo!
A 16 is insufficient.
She's gonna coming swinging again at the knee.
A 25 is sufficient.
Who needs knees?
Yeah,
Not you,
There's the weak
Keeper.
spots.
Take out his kneecap.
She looks at the armor and she's like, I don't know what this is. So she's gonna press her little button on her staff, the little thing with the alcohol pop sound. She's gonna be like, let me see what happens if I pour alcohol all over this knee.
Holy shit.
She misses. Nothing
Yes.
happens. It spills on the ground and she looks at it kind of disappointed.
No.
Tequila sprays across the
She
ground.
Moves around to the other side of him and tries to make herself very small and kind of like ducks and weaves back and forth a little bit and like is like,
Okay, stop noticing me. Okay, okay. All right.
Before Vanya goes, at the end of Vizika's round, a legendary action will be taken by the Peacekeeper. The Peacekeeper, staring down daggers over at Marius currently, will sort of kind of look over, hold up his blade as you see necrotic energy surge from all around, and staring Marius dead in the face, casts Blight upon Vizika.
Oh, oh my God! Wait!
You'll watch as necrotic energies begin to surround and eat around Vizika. Vizika, make a Constitution saving throw, please.
this
Why
isn't
don't I have
something I can
counterspell?
evade, can it?
Huh? Oh no.
It's not something I can evade.
Evasion. 1 second, please. I always have to double check because I keep
It's
mixing
dex
it.
saving throws.
Oh, then no, absolutely not. Con save, please.
Okay.
At
that's
best
in,
for half damage.
Abilities. Wait, no. Features. Wait, no.
So with your token selected, you can actually go over to the chat box and press the Constitution save button, and it'll make a Constitution save.
Wait. Whoa. Wait, I don't see this.
So, do you see the chat box currently with the blight everything? Your token is selected, correct?
Yeah.
Mouse over to where it says Constitution save versus DC 15. All you got to do is click it. It makes the con save for you.
Oh.
Beautiful. 33 points of damage is dealt over. As you'll just start to watch daggers staring over Demarius.
Yeah, I can't even flash of genius to make that better. I'm sorry.
It's not
Vanya.
like a missile, is it? It's not. It's
Oh, nope.
no. Yeah, all right.
That is
Monk.
a spell.
Monk desperately trying to find a way. Vanya.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello to you. I would like to cast Hunter's Mark on this beach.
Understood.
Yes. Would you like me to press it?
Yes, I would.
Okay then. It is pressed.
Hunter's
And
mark has
then-
been applied.
Thank you. Thank you. So now I'm going to, hey, shoot him again. What else is new? Let's go.
A 17 is sufficient. Please roll a 1d6 for the hunter damage.
1d6.
Good to know. Good to
Is it
know.
not- Oh. Let's roll 1d6.
Yes, please. Slash roll space 1. Oh, you did it. Beautiful. 3 points of damage. Your first attack hits.
Hey, who gave you 4 hit points? I saw that.
Oh, because I accidentally reduced 17 instead of 13.
Oh, damn, nothing.
As you would know, as a fellow DM, mistakes happen.
hey.
Hey, no.
Hey, no. All right. And again, correct?
Correct. You have extra attack.
Alrighty.
A 27 is sufficient. Give me another d6 roll, please. Satisfactory. 2 points of damage dealt.
Okay. Okay. Oh, and
You've spent your action, bonus action. You have a movement remaining.
right. Here we go. All right. And that's all, folks.
Beautiful. Very good. I will now be removing children from combat. Oh, sick!
All right, guys, wrap it up.
Hope y'all had fun. We'll do it again next year.
I believe all of the children have been removed.
Yay!
Next round. Cheats.
All right. Crack knuckle. We are going to. Let me measure real quick before I do some cool shit. About looking at this, about how tall is this?
The shard crystal that's over there.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do?
Yeah, how tall is it?
Ah, I see. If you're looking to run up onto it, you can. But to enter the crystal space would be double movement.
Well, I just want to run up it.
Right. Double movement. So like,
It still counts towards like my kinetic charge as well.
sure doesn't.
What? Oh, come on!
Yeah, I'm a bit of an asshole.
A bit?
Just a little bit. From here to here is 10 feet.
I can do that.
You can do that until
we're
your power
gonna.
kills you.
I mean, that's his choice.
See, now I know whenever Crowned is upset as a DM, when a creature suddenly does a power word kill move, I'm like, oh yeah, he's tired. He's done with the bullshit. Okay.
To be clear, he's had a character die from power kill. Just saying.
Oh!
A player, one of his.
Oh!
So.
Yeah, I killed him.
He was mouthy. What do you want?
He was giving me sass.
That's how you do it, baby. That's how you do it. By the way, YouTube comment section, we're joking around. We're just playing.
I'm not.
I mean, Crown definitely murdered that player, but I'm just saying, we're having a good time right now.
Yeah, we're gonna run here and acrobatically jump up the side of this crystal to do a cool stretching flip with my metal legs.
Okay.
Jump backward.
Okay. That would not cause a movement penalty.
Yeah. And then we're gonna go back here. Behind him. With a big jump. Ah.
You have 5 kinetic charges. By the way, just so you are aware, the only time that you do not provoke attack of opportunity attack is when you attack. So that move you did would provoke an opportunity attack if you did do it. You must attack first before you do not get opportunity attacks provoked. Would you like to readjust your movement? Would you like me to clarify?
No, I'm just reading. Sorry.
Okay, please. And if I'm mistaken, let me know.
No, I want to do the flip.
You can still do the flip, but you might want to move in a different direction. Because right now you have left the, as you see there, you've left through his threatened space.
How do I go back?
And we'll fucking go back.
Alright, I'll do the diagonal this way.
Okay.
Yeah, and we'll do the flip. And we land down with the whip coming downward.
Let's see it. 5 kinetic charges.
Where the fuck is it? There it is.
17 is sufficient.
Reroll my damage.
9 points of damage. What? You can do that?
I can with Savage Attacker.
Savage attacker, you can do
So
anything.
savage.
You can reroll your weapons a damage dice and use either total.
I fucking know what Savage Attacker does.
I don't know how to do it.
That's
Might
okay.
be wrong.
So
Don't fucking explain the feat to me. I know what it is.
I don't need a map. I know where we are. So once per turn, when you roll damage for a melee weapon attack, you can re-roll the weapon's damage dice and use either total. Please give me a roll 2d4. Just a regular roll, please. Beautiful. Would you like the 4 damage or the 5 damage? Oh, sorry. Yeah, you'll take the big one. All right, you deal a total of 10 points of damage.
Yay.
You are also eligible for sneak attack. Would you like to spend your kinetic charges?
Yes, please.
5 extra points of damage. Kinetic charges have been spent. Sneak attack, if you would like to. 14 points of damage dealt.
And then I will, what the hell? What is this?
What's
this
what?
down here?
What are you
What
looking
the
at?
fuck is that thing?
What are you talking about?
What the fuck?
Are you seeing things? Have you taken too many drugs? What's going on?
Stop that.
What?
What is that?
What are you talking about? I need a pig.
Here, I'll fucking put it. What is that down there?
What is what? I don't know.
Where's
Oh,
what?
that's where you were before. That's where you started your round. And so
okay.
if
I'm
when
like,
you go,
why is there two of me?
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Yeah.
Nega cheats. Bah, 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 bah.
I wish I could write it.
no. That just lets you know where you started your turn.
Then we will move in and hit him with the bloody dagger as my bonus attack.
Mama. Let's go.
A freaking my bloody dagger.
If you go over to your inventory, it's called cheat code in your weapons.
Oh, that's right. We named it. I
Yes.
forgot. I forgot.
Insufficient.
Damn it.
Win some, you lose some.
And then, yeah, we'll, back the fuck up.
Now you can back the fuck up.
Yeah, I'll get out of here. I'll get the fuck out of here. Where did the thing go? The tracks? I can't end my turn.
Cross swords in the upper right corner. Select it. You'll see end turn at the bottom of the combat tracker.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. So you win some, you lose some. I feel like it's important that I say that again, because as a legendary action, we're about to lose some. As you start running away, everyone will watch as, with his offhand, he releases the chained hook around, swings it around, and whoo, throws it over to try and bring Cheats back to him. With a reach of 15 feet, the chains of obedience will be released. Oh, it did not roll an attack roll. One moment, please. That's fucking stupid. God damn it.
It just did a lot of damage.
Yeah, it could have done a lot of damage. Anyways, let's give me 1 second, please. You don't mind? What the fuck?
Give me a second. Reading. Oh, I see what I did. One moment. The chains of obedience is released. Okay, you know what? Just fuck it. It is now Cheadle's turn.
You get away.
You get away this time. And yeah, so how do you dodge these chains that are now being fast forwarded over to you? As you kind of see these chains, this hook chain just kind of release from the last Peacekeeper over to you. What does Cheats do to dodge? Oh, by the way, Cheats, I totally forgot. Haste? No.
Yep, that's why I ran away.
Lethargy, yeah. Paint the scene for me. This hooked chain is being released towards you.
Yeah, she cuts with her whip and then tries to swing with her dagger, but sees that he's doing something funky, right? And so she's like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta. So she turns, and as she's running, she feels this that lidded feeling of these drugs flaring out of her in her movements, in her attacks, in her very run, her feet. And as she goes, she hears this chain hit the ground behind her. She looks back, just confused, I thought I got away. And the next one comes down just inches away from her now lethargic, right metal leg, the good one. And she just pulls it forth with her hands, reaching down and kind of lurching to a stop, bent over far away.
All right.
Breathing heavily.
Very good. What the fuck? Anyways, so you'll watch as, Cheadle's gonna continue to follow with the kids. Keep fighting! I'll return soon! Removed from combat. The last Peacekeeper goes. All right. Now how merciless is the Peacekeeper going to be? It's time to finish the job. He's going to leave the threatened space of Vizika.
Oh, well, she's gonna smack him because he's pretty stinky.
Hit me up here. Hit me.
What?
Do it.
A 15 is insufficient. So as you like hit, it'll make contact on him, but not do any damage. The hit, you'll just hear as it turn around, clearly frustrated by your attempts, immediately changes course, returning back to where it was and striking down at Vizika. 17 is sufficient for a total of 21 points of damage.
Oh my god.
Gareth.
Okay, all right. And he's gonna like very rushed take. Let me see here. I'll do 2 charges of my Sentinel Flask.
Okay.
Oh, it didn't do the number.
Oh yeah. So what we're gonna have to do here, expending 1 or more charges. So you are going to be spending your hit die since you're using 2 charges. I will make 2 rolls. Here we go. 1, 2. You heal for 19 hit points.
Nice. And then let's see. I'm gonna step in, try and get in the Peacekeeper's face. I'm gonna use another new ability, Bait and Switch, which Vizika will have to let me do this, but basically we'll switch positions and I'll kind of push you out of the way of his main focus.
Oh.
Is he resisting?
Okay.
Nope. You
Okay.
can pick her up and fling her.
I'm not flinging her. We just swap positions, and then get a bonus to AC based on this number right here, until the start of my next turn. 4. Wow. Plus 4 AC.
Damn.
For both of us. So now I have 26 AC. I like that.
Ooh,
Jesus.
that's pretty pog.
That's pretty fog. And now
You can't share the space with.
Where am I being
No,
tossed
I can't
to?
move. Just we're swapping. So you move left.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. And now I will attack with sword, and I'll just say, "Keep your eyes on me, ugly."
24
Yeah,
is
slash
sufficient. 7 points of damage.
Excellent. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna use my last superiority die to try and, with that attack, trip him.
Let's go.
He needs to make a strength saving throw of 15.
All right. Go ahead and
prone.
go ahead and roll it, please.
The rolls for the damage, right? Bing.
Strength saving throw. What's the DC?
It's 15, but that 4 is for extra damage to the attack that I just landed.
Understood. Sufficient.
All right, well, okay.
But he's a strong boy.
The 24. You only attacked once. The tripping attack was with that attack. Is that correct?
Correct.
Oh, correct. Understood. 4 points of damage.
Now I will use my extra attack.
There we go. Now I understand what's going on. Insufficient.
All right. And then I'll use action surge
Let's go.
for. It's another 2 attacks, isn't it?
Indeed.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right, Crown to fuck down.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I got a little bloodthirsty.
You're good. Oh, that hits.
Yes. And then one more.
Oh. All right. So multiple things are about to happen here.
Great.
First of all, who would you like to grant inspiration to?
I will grant it to Vizika.
Excellent.
I just assisted her in this.
All right. As a friendly reminder to inspiration rules, I don't know if we were doing it with this group yet or not. You can, of course, spend your inspiration to reroll a d20, or you can spend your inspiration to take a legendary action. What does that mean? At the end of another creature's turn, you spend your inspiration to take an action or a bonus action. Yes, that does mean if you are a character with extra attack, you are able to attack twice at the end of another creature's turn. Remember, you can only take one legendary action per round, and one legendary action can be spent per turn, which means you can't combo. You do a legendary action, someone else does a legendary action, etc., etc. What's also important about this is that by spending an inspiration to take a legendary action, you rob the ability of the enemy of taking their legendary action at the end of that turn.
Has he already taken a legendary action this round?
He has taken... Well, he just had his round, which means he has full legendary actions.
Ooh. Okay. Then I'm gonna use it at the end of Gareth's turn.
And so far, he has spent 2 legendary actions in 1 round. Next, now that you have the inspiration, bad news bears.
Oh.
He is now considered bloodied.
Oh, that's good.
Sure. He is going to use his bloodied ability, which counts as an interrupt. An interrupt means your round is paused while this action goes off. So, here we go. And you know when the music changes, that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing. So the first thing he does as he kind of like throws his arms up in the air, I need strength saving throws from Vizika and Gareth.
Oh my god.
All right.
Is there a particular DC for them to beat with this?
The DC will be 15.
Okay. I can't help you there. I'm sorry.
Strength saving throw, please.
So
Vizika.
where do I do this since I don't have the button?
By
is it
pressing
under attributes?
C, go over to your attributes, mouse over strength, and when you click it, it'll ask you if you want to do an ability roll or a strength saving throw.
Oh, perfect. Okay, I see.
Oh, baby, you're
my
good.
God.
Gareth, you are pushed back 10 feet.
What?
And now,
Oh,
bad stuff is about to happen.
yikes.
Oh.
I wish I'd failed that.
When the last Peacekeeper is first bloodied this encounter, they interrupt a round to take this action. Following permanent action updates take place for the remainder of the encounter. Chains of Obedience's reach is now increased to 30 feet. Chains of Obedience's pull has now increased to 30 feet. The last Peacekeeper takes the Chains of Obedience action to each creature within the reach. So you're just gonna watch as this guy just... and he just starts throwing chains and trying to grab everyone in as he can. So, we're gonna go ahead and see what this is. Whoops, that's an area effect. I'm trying to find the ruler. The only one I have questions about. So good news, everyone. Vanya is just out of range.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Good job, sniper.
Everyone else, however, we're about to do-si-do. Oh, wait, actually, let me check.
Don't.
Nope.
Yeah, here's up to 30 feet. All right.
So first things first, Chains of Obedience is going to be thrown over to Marius. A 16 to break your armor class, Marius.
It does not.
It does not pull you in. Very good. Next up is Cheats, an 11. That will also not work. Chains of Obedience cannot be used on creatures within 5 feet of the Peacekeeper, so it will not be used over on Vizika. And then finally, Chains of Obedience on Gareth, which I believe just meets the AC.
No, because I have 26 until...
My apologies. You deflect off. So as he's throwing the chains, trying to bring everyone in, this is actually a really good thing, because if he successfully pulled you in, he was going to attempt to impale you with his sword. So you're avoiding some much needed damage, as unfortunately, we go on to stage 2 of this ability. The last Peacekeeper takes Demise of Asmodia action, as you kind of hear as flames and necrotic energy fused with Cosma rupture out in a terrifying explosion. This is everyone that's going to be in range. I need everyone in this radius to make a Constitution saving throw. Marius,
buddy.
you son of a bitch.
Oh, am I out of it?
You're out of it.
Yes, sir.
You son of a bitch! I also need one from Cheats, please.
Yes, I'm just checking my new ability.
Oh, absolutely.
I just haven't leveled up already.
Is it
Okay,
evasion?
just dexterity.
Yes, unfortunately. Sorry. He says, wringing his hands. You're good. So, cheats with a natural 20 to the Constitution. Your form is stalwart. Normally, you would take half damage on a successful save, but because of that critical success, you take no damage from the necrotic explosion. Bazika, however, not so lucky.
The attack says dexterity saving throw, but then the button is a con save. So which is it?
It's supposed to be Constitution. Actually, no.
Oh, okay.
My apologies. One moment, please. I was mistaken because I was actually thinking originally con saving throw, and I went, no, actually, because this is an explosion of energy, you'd attempt to like dive to try and avoid the onslaught of the explosion. So this is a dex saving throw, which means you will take half damage from evasion. Correct.
Okay, should I re-roll or will you take that 6? Because it's a dex instead of a.
I don't believe you have.
+3.
Ooh.
I've higher dex than strength.
You are correct because of my mistake. Vizika, you may roll a dex saving throw. We will take the other rolls as they stand.
Okay, so
it didn't really do anything, but that's all right.
Still have damage.
Yeah, 14 points of damage. Vizika is down to 2 health.
Oh my god, still not 0, baby!
Gareth will take half damage as well, 14 points. As you'll watch the smoke clear, you will see the last Peacekeeper heaving from that attack, taking all of its energy. He is now vulnerable. We resume Garrett's turn.
And I'm done.
And at the end of Gareth's turn, before my turn, I'm gonna take my legendary action, DM.
Do it!
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go and swing, and she's all bloody, her fur is ruffled. She's like, she's gonna swing.
Let's see it.
She's gonna swing again.
That is a critical hit, baby. Who would you like to grant inspiration to? Your 12, by the way, turns into a 24. Will you be applying flaming?
Yeah, am I allowed to? Is this per turn?
Because
around his turn.
Yes, that is correct. If it is at the end of a turn, you can use it multiple times. Since this is part of the same attack, the flaming is also doubled. So 18 becomes 36 points of damage.
Yeah! The inspiration is going right back to Gareth. She's like, did you see that? I did that!
Inspiration granted over to Gareth.
Yes. Now, before I take my turn, I got a really quick question. Would the bonus on my boost hound be the same as the bonus on my just quarterstaff attack, since it is the same weapon, or is it meant to have a lower bonus to attack roll?
Because
it's been attacking with a +3, but my quarterstaff itself has a +7.
Give me one moment, please.
All right.
I'll fucking tell you in a second.
Take your time.
The quarterstaff. Allow me to build up the suspense. One moment, please.
Yes, sir.
To answer your question, yes, it will have the same roll.
Okay, so that 15 before should have been a 19 with the alcohols.
The 19 will be sufficient. The character would have been slowed until the end of the target creature's turn. Okay.
We don't have to apply it late.
Yep.
But
it's good. I will remember that for next time.
Okay. Excellent. All right, now that it's her turn, she's gonna do that attacking one more time. She's really fired up, even though her arms are trembling, and so is her tail.
One moment, please. You've already attacked twice. You're not taking a full round. You're only taking an action or a bonus action with the legendary action.
I know, but I mean, it's my turn now, right?
No, it's not. It is currently Marius' turn.
I'm so sorry, Marius. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. Listen, you're just as bloodthirsty as I am.
No, I get it. I like it when number goes up.
Go ahead. That's it. Legendary action done.
All right. Vulnerability has been spent.
Indeed. Seeing the companions sort of being worked, but also dealing amazing damage to this creature, Marius is going to rush up, sort of swing hammer to the side, and he is going to attempt to connect with his gauntlet. Going to attempt to make a thunder gauntlet attack.
Okay. 14 is insufficient.
Okay. Seeing as it had been insufficient, but sort of seeing the situation around. Marius is going to sort of, with that swing, immediately follow up with like an overhead slam with the hammer.
All right. Insufficient.
I'm doing this for you, Brynjar.
I'm sacrificing it all for you,
Maybe it's
Brynjar.
all for you. I'm going to bonus action teleport back 15 feet with my armor.
Nothing personal, kid.
And sort of keep my position as I have been, and sort of keep trying to, admittedly failing to taunt the peacekeeper. That's my turn.
All right. At the end of Marius' turn, as a legendary action, the peacekeeper is looking to dispatch the Rackling once and
Wait.
for all.
Is he allowed? I thought it was one legendary action per round.
Per turn.
Oh, fuck shit.
Yeah. Fuck shit, indeed. Let's go. That is one unconscious Rackling. Indeed. So Vazika, that ends your round. We'll start your round with a death saving throw. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, okay, let's do it.
Open up your character sheet. Oh, there it is. You did it. Perfect. One success out of 3 necessary. Vanya.
Oh my god. What's happening? I can split up my movement, right?
Correct.
Okay. So what I would like to do is I would like to just make sure move here, and I would love to cast my new spell that I just got.
Okay.
Cordon of Arrows.
Okay.
It is cold, and I'm gonna cast it.
Excellent. So let's take a look at this together. So plant 4 pieces of non-magical ammunition, arrows, or crossbow bolts in the ground with range and lay magic on them to protect an area. Until the spell ends, whenever a creature, other than you, comes within 30 feet of the ammunition for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there, 1 piece of ammunition flies up to strike it. Creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 piercing damage. The piece of ammunition is then destroyed. The spell ends with no ammunition remains. When you cast a spell, you can designate any creature you choose, and the spell ignores them. All right.
Yeah, I designate no other creatures. No, of course, none of my teammates, please.
Okay.
Only the peacekeeper.
Understood.
Thank you. And then
I would like
I'm
to know
going-
where the arrows are going to be.
Oh, I placed them myself. I thought it was
In
like
the ground within range, and lay magic
Within
upon them
range.
to protect an area.
So what is my range?
The
Like within-
range of the spell is currently 5 feet.
5 feet.
Yep.
But
But anyone within 30 feet at that point in time it'll fly up around
Understood. So let's say like in a semicircle in front of me, right? Like 5 feet, like that. There's 4 of them.
there. Give me 1 second, please.
Right.
So go ahead and select which space you will be dropping the arrows. Right there, over to your
one.
diagonal or to your left.
Diagonal, front, this diagonal, and then let's say.
So just by the way, you're just gonna drop the 4 pieces on one spot.
Oh, I see. Okay. Never mind. Then let's say here, this diagonal then.
All right, give me 1 moment, please, so that I can get the actual distance. This will be a 30-foot. Comes within 30 feet of the
exciting, I love
ammunition. Here we go. All right. So I'm also gonna go ahead and make that a little purpley, so we know that it is Vanya. So anyone that enters here or ends their turn will be struck with an arrow.
Well, not you guys. You're
Yeah,
safe.
correct.
Yeah.
And I'll go back. And I don't have an attack, right? I have to attack in order to have a second attack. So right?
That is correct. You must take the attack action, and you spend your action on the spell.
Can I still? He's not marked. Still, is he? Or is he?
Checking. No, he is still marked because you are
Oh, he is.
unless you are dropping concentration.
No, I'm not. Okay, cool.
All right.
So then that's that.
New round begins. Cheats.
So Cheats sitting there kind of like clutching her chest, just
The
She will
lethargy
fall to her
fades.
needs No, I.
Oh yeah,
it
you're
does
still
fade.
lethargic. Yeah, God, it's been a
Yeah.
long ass round.
And she just and like falls to her knee, kind of like holding at her chest, like clawing at the like under part of her neck plate that attaches to her mask. And there she will stay, panting for her round, as I do not get to take any actions.
All right. Your lethargy will finally end at the end of your round. It is now the Peacekeeper's turn. Okay, so the following things will... The Peacekeeper is assessing. Who's done the most damage so far? Who's been the biggest pain in his ass?
Don't you dare look at me.
Cheeto.
Fucking dare look at me.
Definitely not me.
It was one of the kids, I swear, I saw it.
She's on the
One of
ground
the
right
kids!
there.
The Peacekeeper wishes to engage in a duel with Gareth. Will you accept?
What is there anything if the duel doesn't happen? Like if I decline the duel?
He takes his turn as normal.
I accept.
Yeah, the duel begins once again. Round one starts with the Peacekeeper, who will steps forward, wishing to be able to carry this. You'll watch as he steps over. He'll lightly kick Vizika back a little bit. That does not count as a fail. Don't worry. And with Blade Raise, begin the duel with Gareth. An 18 is insufficient. Gareth, it's your turn. How long is your AC up for, by the way?
Until the start of my turn, so
Here
good luck,
we
buddy.
go! 26 AC!
Let's go!
That's my fucking fighter.
24 damage is dealt. 7 points of damage. 1 point awarded to Gareth. Gareth is the last Peacekeeper drops the sword over on Gareth. 24 is insufficient. Gareth, it's your turn again.
Just
For some
open it.
reason, Gareth has this stalwart defense, able to deflect every single blow. You can see the Peacekeeper visibly getting frustrated, continuously dropping on the blade. It's your
That's
turn again,
right.
Gareth.
Kill.
21 is sufficient. 6 points of damage, 2 points to Gareth. No matter what happens after this, you can actually see the last Peacekeeper just clutching on, desperate for this. Will once again try and drop the sword. The 22 insufficient.
I know all your moves now. Oh shit. Well,
You'll watch as you go for the stab, and you'll see him kind of like sidestep a little bit. But his position is open. How would you strike vulnerability over to the last Peacekeeper?
seeing that some of his armor has kind of shattered, he would find like a weak spot, just like an opening, and just shove in from the side his sword and give him a big stab there.
All right, so the following will happen. The shattering of the armor can be heard as now the creature is vulnerable. In addition, because he has failed the duel, he cannot, let me check here real quick. Actually, my mistake. He is only vulnerable because he is bloodied. He is still able to take his actions, reactions, and bonus actions and legendary actions. But you have earned yourself a free vulnerable strike. His turn now ends. Gareth, it's your turn.
Ooh. Okay. Let's see. I will step over here, and I'm going to administer. Oh, AC drops down to 22, Satch.
Oh, so sad. Shut the fuck up.
You still have that inspiration, though.
Yeah, I do. Well, I'm going to administer some Sentinel's Flask to Vizika just to get her up and moving again. So
Understood.
Does that just bring to 1, or does it actually heal the amount?
That will heal the following. Actually, let me look at Sentinel's Flask again. I have to see how I worded it. As a bonus action, you consume from the flask, expending one of its charges. When you do this, you can spend 1 hit die per user's use spent for each hit die spent. Okay. We will be spending Vizika's hit die. But you will spend the use. We roll 3 hit points as is gained. You are down. You are down to 0 spent. No longer unconscious, Vizika. It is an action defeat to someone else, so that was your action. You have a bonus action remaining.
All right. I will.
Oh, also, one moment, please. I have to make a dexterity saving throw for the arrow. Also, chat room, as I appreciate your assistance, no backseating. Thank you very much. Here we go. Saving throw. 19 is sufficient. The arrow deals no damage. 1 arrow spent. Gareth, you have a bonus action remaining.
Yes, I will. A little late, but I'll use false life to grant myself some temporary HP. I'm not a spellcaster, so I don't know how spells work. Am I able to cast this at level 2? It's got a question.
What spell is this? Invisibility?
False life.
False life. Let me double check here. It is an action, so no.
Oh, I thought it was bonus. That's my
It
bad.
is not.
Okay. He'll just no. In that case, looking. I swears I had some bonusy stuff. I used a lot of it though. So I guess that's gonna be. I'm gonna move. Can I use that for movement?
The bonus action, unless you have something like Rogue's Dash. No, you cannot.
Oh no. Okay. In that case, I'm done.
Okie dokie.
In.
Marius.
Okay. Seeing Vizika fall to the ground, thankfully, Gareth, acting very quickly, Marius would move up again and attempt to slam with his hammer.
Okay. 12 is insufficient.
Yes, sir, it is.
It is.
We're gonna punch.
A 21 is sufficient for 18 points of damage.
This swing connects, and as it does, from the gauntlet, this small nodule latches to the side of the Peacekeeper's armor, beginning to emit that electric shock. With my Thunder Gauntlet, he has disadvantage on all attack rolls against any other creature except for me.
Ooh,
nice.
I then immediately teleport back 15 feet. That is my turn.
Where do you think you're going? As a legendary action, the sword glows once again, eyes fixated upon Marius. As you begin to feel that familiar necrotic energy start to eat away, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as Blight is cast upon you.
You got it.
That is sufficient. 18 points of damage dealt. Zika.
Oh, what's going on?
She's gonna leap to her feet, a little disoriented.
The Peacekeeper immediately sees the Rackling, stands up, knowing exactly what they're going to do at the end of your round.
You think your knees are safe?
She's immediately reaching for her weapon and going at it. Other knee this time. Let's go.
Miss.
She hits. She misses. She hits
Miss.
again. She misses again. But
Danish.
she's not done. Gonna spend a key point and start kicking. She's gonna start kicking.
It's 4 points of damage.
Kicking at the knee. Kicking
It's
at the knee
nice.
again.
11 points of damage.
And now she's gonna disengage and get the fuck out of there.
That's the plan. That's the way to do it.
And that is it.
As a legendary action.
Spending the legendary action, Gareth
That's
is up.
right. I'll take a double attack at him.
Let's do it.
Yes.
19 is sufficient for 7 points of damage.
Excellent. And
25, also sufficient. 12 points of damage. Your inspiration has been spent.
We stand Gareth in this house, the MVP.
And that ends your round, correct? Or your legendary action?
yes.
All right. Vanya.
Question: shouldn't the peacekeeper, have taken damage already?
He made the dexterity saving throw
He
against
did?
the arrow.
What a bitch. Okay. Well, next time he will not make it.
What a bitch.
Just that's right. With it to be, maybe it'll happen.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I am going to take some old-fashioned shots at him.
Let's see how you do.
That's yes. All right. Let's do it.
23 is sufficient. 12 points of damage.
And 1d6.
Correct.
Because Hunter's Mark.
5 points of damage.
All right. Let's go again, baby. Where I lost it. Here it is.
No, insufficient.
No. Okay. Well, shit. Am I safe? Okay. Cool. I'm gonna end my turn here.
All right. As a legendary action.
What the fuck?
He's going for it, baby. He tries to go for the stab. Your defense is now weak. 20 points of damage.
At a disadvantage.
Oh, you motherfucker! Re-rolling. Let's go.
As he would swing. Oh, okay. Well.
Okay. Well. Please go on.
As he would swing, that pulse of electricity would very quickly surge through his body, but obviously have no effect.
How come you get to describe cool shit happening to you, but you can't describe cool shit happening to my guy? Anyways, that's okay. 25 points of damage. Next up, Cheats. You are back to full power, baby.
Yeah, she kind of like catches her breath, just and she pulls another vial and
Woo-hoo! You gotta love to see it. You gotta love it, see it. That's gonna be a point over here and a point over here.
she just kind of and it starts to like radiate out of the ports of her mask, almost flowing up as like her eyes ignite this color of yellow, matching her stimulant, and she takes the fuck off. Skirt.
Recharges.
We're gonna go here.
6 charges.
And she will attack.
You are. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the wrong target. Go for it. Try as you might. Will you be spending your kinetic charges?
Yes, I will. I'll also be rerolling my damage.
Please.
I'll keep the first one.
I assumed you would. Sneak attack is applicable here.
Yes, it is. When I find it.
God damn.
All right. Why are ads playing? What the fuck? Did we actually get an interrupt?
I did get hit by like 8 ads.
What the fuck?
What?
We had like a 4-hour surplus. What the hell? Thanks, Twitch. God, I love you. You're the best. Fuck. One moment, please.
Oh, stand by.
Do stand by.
Screams.
I had 4 hours built up. You son of a bitch. You goddamn it. Everyone subscribe right now. Everyone sub. That's my.
That's the only way to beat him.
That's the only way to beat him. Give me your money. Guys, we win if you give me your money. Everyone subscribe.
Gamers.
There it
Ultimus
is.
Needs your help.
Oh no.
With your subscriptions, I too will. Yeah, that's right. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I'm gonna go ahead and start thanking people.
I'm gonna help with some music. Give Brett your money.
Give me your money. Yes, thank you, Angus, for 5 gifted subs.
And maybe
I
we'll save
love
Sara from watching
Twitch.
ads.
I love Twitch. I don't know what happened. Was there an interrupt? Because we've been going well. We've been doing great. We haven't had an interruption unless there was a disconnect. No, what the fuck? I'm at 3 hours and 34 minutes. Yeah, we haven't disconnected once. Twitch was just like, hey, we're gonna play some match now. Is there a split in my VOD? No! Twitch? What? Oh, Twitch. Ooh. You
Yes,
nasty.
sir.
You
Yes,
nasty
sir.
Twitch. Twitch was like, it'll be 4 hours before your next ad. And I went, okay. That's plenty of time.
You have pre-roll ads turned on?
You
have them delayed?
I don't know what that means.
So when a I delay pre-roll ads, but they're person-based, from what I understand. So if they join and you have it delayed by 15 minutes, if they've been in here for 15 minutes, it'll play an ad for them no matter what time of block you have it set at.
Here's the interesting thing: is my stream manager is currently playing ads for the entire stream.
Why is it doing that?
I
Crazy.
don't know. That's why I'm.
Stream manager. Fire him.
You think I've got a stream manager? Oh, they gave up on.
You said it.
You gave. Oh man, fire me? Oh no! All right, we're back. We're back, baby.
Boy.
Anyways, so the damage was dealt, and this is the reason why I wanted to pause. An interrupt will happen in the middle of your turn. This is sufficient for a vulnerability, but as described from the bloodied ability before, the demise of Asmodia goes off whenever he is gains vulnerability while bloodied. So you're gonna watch as you strike his armor. You're gonna see it, the charge like rupture open as this raw necrotic energy just surging out, and then again as the demise once more. I need dexterity saving throws this time, please, from the following: Marius, Sheets, and Gareth.
I will take no damage.
You take no damage, thank God.
My
Marius, thanks you.
I take no damage.
You take no damage. Marius takes 20 damage. Marius will also take half of no damage, which is no damage. Gareth. Oh no. Gareth goes down. 41 points of damage dealt. Gareth is now unconscious.
41.
What's
oh my
new?
God. Don't die, Karen.
Anyways, good news for everyone is now vulnerable. The last stretch.
What's
The
that mean?
last leg. Vulnerable means the next damage source that is dealt to the last Peacekeeper is doubled. So the next time the target takes damage, the result is doubled instead. Until the beginning of the target's round, the target cannot take reactions and suffers disadvantage to dexterity saving throws. When the creature is damaged, or at the end of the triggering target's next round, that's you, the condition ends. So on the next round, at the end of your next round, if no damage has been dealt, the vulnerability drops.
All right, yeah, she, after seeing that, like, that explosion outward, I like to imagine that she, like, ducked down far enough with, like, this splay outward of her leg, right? Her right leg bent and the other one splayed outward so she can just maneuver away from it. And as she does so, she uses that bent knee to push herself forward. She's gonna come in with her bloodied dagger.
Let's fucking go. That's the one, baby.
So
Let's
she
go.
comes in and she cheat codes.
15 is insufficient.
And as she swings with it, she will realize she has missed. She'll use the momentum of her body, this right hand wielding this blade, the left hand with the whip, and she does like a spin maneuver where she jumps backward, the whip hitting against him again, hopefully.
Just cross. Critical hit, baby. Let's go. Will you be spending your one connect charge you built up?
Oh, hell yeah,
All right, 12, 5, 17, 18 is 36 points of damage.
Can I reroll that damage?
Yeah, you could roll that. 44, please. Let's see if you roll higher than a 12. Let's see what you got. Ooh, that is not higher than a 12. Sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna take the first one.
Yeah, I'd also take that. As your lawyer, I'd recommend you take that first one.
For what? Like, that's like what? 17 times 2?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's 34 points of damage.
And, do I get to give inspiration? people a finger?
Yes, you do. Who'd you like to give inspiration to?
I would like to give it to Marius.
Yes.
She jumps backward in this like spinning motion. The whip just as the segments of the whip have enough movement to clink back together. And she will look backward with this spin at Marius.
Sorry.
Hey, if you're gonna stop whimpering at
I
me,
thought you were a kid girl.
I like Sheets' whimpering. Sorry, I'm taking drugs. Huge inspiration.
And
Alright.
she'll call out to him and tell him he's weak. Get him.
Is that the end of your round?
She will move away, far away.
just what, a little bit 1-2 step.
Little dosey-do.
It's more like a skid, right? Her movement carries her that far. It's not that she walked herself, she's sliding in the dirt.
He should hit enter. There it is. Looks at Marius. All right, I'll take my turn. So
I'm melee, dog. I don't got.
I don't know what you're doing.
I gesture with my hammer.
So the last peacekeeper kind of does a "Where the fuck do you think you're going?" and releases the chains of obedience over to Cheats. Missing! God damn it! Gareth, give me that death saving throw. Don't critical miss.
I wiggle my butt at
Oh wait. Normal. Yeah, normal.
Yeah, normal. Uh-oh! That's a fail. That's a fail. Marius.
Okay. Immediately rushing up, seeing Gareth fall. Gareth, who has been my homie, who has been key to effectively the victory of this. Marius is going to reach down, producing a vial, and is going to stab it. He's going to expend a charge of it to upcast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
Brother! Nice. That's really awesome, dude. I really like that healing. Anyways. Heal.
Using that and sort of expending the vial, he is going to reach up and immediately expend some uses of the Sentinel's Flask. Because we're here,
Yes.
I'm just going to spend all 3.
Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds like a plan. Ignore that healing, because I don't know why it's rolling for you. We're doing 3, correct?
It's using my hit dice. like I said.
Correct. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay.
Nicely done.
Very well. And yeah, he would sort of stand up and try to impose himself over Gareth's body until Gareth is able to get up.
Vazika. Oh God, Vazika, I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, so she's gonna uncork her Sentinel's Flask and drink all 3 uses,
As I would recommend that.
as one does.
As one does.
Now she's all energized. She grips her staff in both hands, and the pitter-patter of feet, she runs up.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Okay, calm down. We got 12 points of damage.
And then she blows a big raspberry at him.
You should have fucking done that.
I'm immediately going to use my legendary action.
There, yeah, that's a good call. That's a good fucking call. I was gonna kill that broccoli now. Hold on.
The moment Vazika slams him, Marius is already winding up with a hammer swing.
Let's go. Oh, you hate to see that. Ooh, that's a free legendary action right over there. That's not gonna be good.
God, I fucking hope
But do you have double attack?
that Brynjar will live a long and fruitful life.
Woof.
I don't know if that ends my legendary action because I fucking fumbled my first one.
Do you have extra attack?
I do.
You may still apply it.
Cool.
Oh my
Oh my god!
The good news is Can't double inspiration, so you're
I'm
two for
gonna
two,
go
baby.
get some water. I'll be back.
Oh my god.
Hey, Vanya, what you doing?
No, Adam is howling in the other room. So just so you know, Crown. My roommate's watching the game in the other room, and he's just howling.
We like to see it. We don't like to see it with players, but with DMs, man, we love to see it. Vanya.
Hi. Hello.
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 What you doing?
Well, I'm shooting. What am I doing? I'm blasting.
Let's go.
I'm blasting. All right.
17 is sufficient. 8 points of damage. You may roll your hunter's mark. 1d6. 2 points of damage. You have extra attack.
All right. Let's blast again.
21 is sufficient. 13 points of damage. Roll that hunter's mark. 5 points of damage.
Okay. Well.
You have a bonus action and movement remaining.
Well. Is there anyone that I can reach? Oh, I can't.
A second arrow is destroyed.
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, nothing. Okay.
Quite literally nothing.
Nothing. All right. Let's see if I can do that. Because it's Cheat's turn next. No, we're rolling again. We don't know. Fuck.
What you talking about?
Nothing. I'm talking
No,
about
the
initiative.
order stays the same.
In
Right?
the order always
does?
stays the same. Yep.
Oh, it does. Okay, so I'm again stupid. We've established.
Stop it.
So
Stop saying that about my friends. Stop it.
Okay, fine. All right, I am going to move next to Cheats when I can do that. Right here. Boom.
Since you did not declare yourself the target, the arrow strikes at. I'm kidding. That doesn't happen.
Oh
All right.
my god, I was waiting for you.
That'd be really funny, though, right?
Yeah, very funny it would have been. Very. I would have been laughing all the way. I'm asking for Cheat's consent to touch her. Do I have it? I mean, we gotta ask for it.
She has her back to you, and with like her whip out splayed in this cool
Then I'm just
ninja
gonna,
pose.
go like close to her ear, and I'm gonna whisper, like, "Do I have your consent?"
Oh my god.
What is happening?
I'm sorry.
I gotta make money off this VOD. You can't age-gate me like that.
And then I'm going to cast guidance.
Yeah.
No, it's an action! God damn it, all of this for nothing. No, it's not bonus. I'm sorry. I take back my whispering.
You're just being a tease. I got it.
I'm
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
just teasing you.
Wow.
I'm just edging you right now.
Do
And,
I have your consent? Well,
to do nothing?
I'll remember that later, though.
Oh boy.
Okay, well, shit. Goodbye.
Baka? What?
Back it up a little bit.
I like to imagine Vanya just walked up behind Cheats and was like really quietly, "Do I have your consent?" Cheats did not hear you, so does not respond, and you're like, "Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it. This didn't happen."
I thought guidance was a bonus action, y'all.
Sorry, bud. Sorry, bud.
I'm also sorry.
Anyways, at the end of your round, as a legendary action, looks at the prone Gareth, gasps, looking up. The peacekeeper immediately turns over and stabs down. 20 points of damage. Gareth is once again unconscious.
Is there anything I can do to try and help my brother here? I have a spell that I could expend
I heard mouth to mouth
potentially.
helps.
What? Anyways, what were you saying?
Is there anything I can do to potentially help Gareth here in this moment?
Do you have anything that's a reaction base?
Technically, yes. It's shield, but it's for me. Is there?
Unfortunately, if it's self only, I cannot allow it to be put on another person.
Understood.
Yeah, I apologize. I appreciate the cool moment, but I gotta do what I gotta do. Hey, Cheats, it's your turn.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm moved, but okay.
You moved?
What the fuck is happening?
I'm not moving you.
My character keeps moving!
I'm not moving you. I didn't touch you.
If you hit WASD, it will move your character.
Yes, that's true.
Okay, so she slides across the earth, more than likely probably caught by Vanya. Oh, and she will go again. She dashes off past this freak of a man, climbs up the fucking wall while running with her zonked out self, and does another flip.
Baby.
Currently at 2 charges. Unga.
Yeah, there's another flip.
4 charges.
She'll run around to here, and she will whip
5 charges.
past the standing, protecting Marius with her whip.
Oh! Would you be spending all 5 charges?
I would, and I'd like to reroll my damage die, please.
You can reroll.
Dad.
Yeah, you will take that additional 3 points of damage. Sneak attack applies.
Yes, it does.
Let's see it. How do you dispatch of the Peacekeeper?
It does the running up the wall, this flip downward as she runs around Vasika, giving her a thumbs up. And then she slides behind the protecting Marius, flaying out her clinking together whip as it just bolts right into him. And in that moment, she will use her sneak attack to wrap it around his chest and compress it. All of those bladed whip pieces just cutting into him part after part, and she just yanks it away from him, shredding him as it spins around him.
The body dispatched. The servant of Cosma falls to the ground. For how long, it is uncertain. But for now, you all have emerged victorious. End of combat. Congratulations. Actually, JK, anyone gonna go and do a Healy at this moment?
Immediately.
All
I'll
right.
just die. It's fine.
Drop down to knee, 2nd level, cure wounds
So
injection.
the first thing I need is a death saving throw from Gareth. Actually, it doesn't matter because Gareth would just fell. So even at a critical miss, that would be 2. So no rolls required. Let's see that cure wounds, please. Ooh, where was that during the fight? You are now
Hey,
conscious. Hey, sorry about that. You are now back. Of course. Yeah,
As
go
soon
on.
as he takes a breath, she's just like falls backwards, lethargic as fuck.
30 seconds has elapsed. And with that, because we are very over time, we will resume this next time on Into the Shadows Breach. Thank you so much for playing. Now,
Ooh. Thanks for running.
first of all,
You cut out.
Sorry. Table's going down, so that's why. No, I got noise gated, son. Okay, so let's talk shop. I take my chair, I put it reverse style, and then I sit down and go, hey, let's talk some shop. Bingo. Hey, chat room. Patience. You guys have just dispatched the last Peacekeeper. Excellent. Well done. This was a legendary encounter, and you have done very well today. Wow. Your next long rest will reward you a level up. Congratulations.
Again?
Welcome to level 8.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Jeez.
I'm assuming Marius would like to finish the job and try and extract as much material as he could from the Peacekeeper. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Treating it the same exact way he treated all the troll bloods.
All right. As you would dig in and dispatch of the Peacekeeper, you would take off the helmet where you would see a withered corpse. Like, it doesn't even look like this thing should be alive. This thing has been animated by unnatural means. And that is where you would learn the last Peacekeeper is undead. So, and it was just a wandering, dried up husk corpse. Remember in Breath of the Wild with those things at the shrine, those little husks? That's what you see within the armor.
Disgusting.
Yeah, absolutely. But what is not disgusting is the rewards that you would harvest from this creature, including the +2 Demise Rebellion, which is a +2 longsword that has the following abilities. First of all, it is a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls. With alternate damage, you can deal slashing or piercing with this damage. This weapon has offhand proficiency, which means if you wield this weapon in your offhand, it will deal a base damage of 1d6. And finally, as a bonus action, you can duplicate the blade. Meaning, if you are holding this weapon in your main hand as a bonus action, you open your empty offhand and another Demise Rebellion will manifest in the hand, allowing you to dual wield with the same blade. Main hand doing 1d8 and offhand doing 1d6. If you are ever disarmed of the weapon in the offhand, it is just immediately destroyed. The duplication, not the weapon itself. So yes, it is cool as fuck. Very cool. And one more thing. The sword has the ability to cast Blight 3 times per long rest with a DC of 15 as an action. It's a pretty pog sword. What's even more pog? The +2 full plate that you can extract from the corpse of this Peacekeeper if you so desire.
My God.
Decorated and walking around with a full suit of Peacekeeper armor. Is it attunable? Yes, the sword does require attunement, though.
Gareth, we need to have a talk.
What happened?
So, level 8, 2 cool pieces of gear, and that is where we will stop for today. I know we are over time, but it was, this was session 1. I was very excited to DM with you guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Did you guys have fun with the encounter? Did you like the new mechanics?
No.
Yeah, we did.
Super fun. I'm so
Absolutely
sad
not.
he didn't hit with a hook once.
He didn't hit with the hook once. I
What a
was...
noob.
And here's the fucked up part, right? I'm gonna roll and I'm gonna hit something. Here we go. What is that? A 16? Okay, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna. Oh God, where is it? Anyways, 27. So what happens is he throws the hook, he pulls you in, and then if he pulls you in to a space that is 5 feet away from him, which he does, he then follows up with an impale. So he literally impales you with the sword. It's not meant to be an auto crit, but so that's why I was like, especially during the bloodied move where he's trying to pull everyone in to try and impale folks. The fact he didn't hit anyone was good for all of you. So that is absolutely awesome. Yes. So anyways, we are over time. So I will leave it up to you. If anyone has to leave at this moment because we are over time, we can hold off on fan art for another day and do a bigger fan art session next week. But if people are down, we can do a bingo and fan art right now. What are you guys feeling?
Do it.
Down.
Let's do it.
Just do it.
Do it. All right, then let's do it. We shall begin. I took a sneak peek at the bingo. I don't know if we're gonna be getting a bingo today because there was a lot of different options because people really didn't know how we were gonna begin this season, and I don't think a lot of people were expecting this as the season beginning. Because I'm gonna be real with you. Of course I was gonna let the last Peacekeeper die off screen. Of course it had to be by your hands. Of course.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Airship alcohol stores are immediately depleted by Vez.
Your screen, please.
Oh, shut.
Screen, please.
Hey, you're all,
We need your screen. Thank you.
anyone else? Everyone else? Okay, there we go. Airship alcohol stores are immediately depleted by Vez. Incorrect. They start catching up on recent events on IO. Not even close. Restless show up. Nopers. Fish it. Nope.
No.
Something or someone is set on fire.
That one.
going. Yeah.
Yeah. It is the biggest technical of them all. The party meets bounty hunters. Nope. Marius kills an Ionian Senate official.
It'll happen.
Cheese gets high, of course. Nat 20, of course. Cheese tries to find a dealer. No.
My pocket.
Yeah. Hey, kid. Come on, you got a little weed in there, right? Vazika eats something bad. No.
Really
Cool, it
ate
wasn't
that
bad.
hook.
No. Oh.
She ate that damage.
I'll allow it. That actually was really good. God damn it. She ate that sword several times. Nobody believes the hunters about about Cosmatara. Man, it's gonna be fun when you guys get over to the Kathos. Lovely to have you all back. Oh, thank you so much, Bingo Duck. Marius Cat Spotters. We did bring up the cat, so I will check that off.
Yeah.
Cosmolore, Nopers, Smithin. No.
Oh.
Backstory talk. We did. That did happen. Or calm down, Momo. I said that happened.
You tell me to calm down, gatekeep girl boss you.
Calm down, please. If you want. If you feel like calming down, that'd be great. You don't have to calm down. IORP. Any pissing or shitting? What do you mean it happened?
No.
We did technically talk about throwing up in the piss drawer before stream started.
That does not count. That's not RP.
RP to us.
That's the biggest stretch I've ever heard. I'm not checking that shit off.
No, that's real life.
Meeting Cheats' parents and extended family. I think that's some hopium over there than an actual. Yeah, I think that's some fucking opium. Nat 1, yes. They discussed Cheats' memory moment. No one did. That's interesting.
No,
Someone cry.
I'm crying now.
Yeah, the children. The fucking children you had to take.
The fucking kids.
They say goodbye to Wardenfeld. I mean, kind of. Discussing the Senate, yes, and romance or seduction. Yes.
Almost bingo.
Like discuss my memory right now.
No, you gotta earn that bingo.
If you do, it's double bingo.
Hey, you do.
We're discussing it right now.
Yeah,
so,
you're only discussing it because of the bingos. From
You brought it up.
You brought it up. Yeah, exactly.
No. I don't think you brought it up.
Yeah, no one brought it up.
I don't think she's mentioned it in character at all. Like, hey, I had a fucking weird ass memory, by the way.
Yeah. That was odd.
She's still processing, okay? There's a giant baby in the sky.
That's true. That's
Okay,
like,
okay.
Like
Tomato,
a
tomato.
short woman
Whatever,
in
it's
her
double
brain.
bingo.
Did you say tomato? Look,
Yeah.
if you guys want, okay, here you go. How's that feel? Does that feel good? Do you guys feel? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. On checks. That's why. It doesn't.
To me.
There-
Lie, it feel great to me.
Yeah.
felt
Okay.
Put it back though.
Here, I'll just
What
put.
was the root?
I'll put this up.
I love when you
Look at that cat.
Oh my God.
Look at that cat.
Oh my God.
Look at that cat.
Look at that cat.
That's
Look at that cat. Flowers.
Look at that.
Look at that cat.
Look at that cat.
Way cooler
Look at
than
that cat.
Look at
deserves to be.
She's a cat.
Yeah. Look at that cat.
Oh my God.
Look at that rack. Look at that rack.
Hey, I'm rolling here.
Look at that man. Ooh.
Man.
Oh my god.
Stop.
Big
Hammer
slammer.
time.
I like to request that no artist draw me anymore until I roll a natural 20. Thank you very much.
Wait, what? Hold up, what?
I'd like to request that no artist draw me until I actually do something cool.
It's two nat
thank
ones
you.
of shame.
I'm not a character.
Regardless.
He only
a
gets
piece
one
of
dot on
metal.
his mask now.
All right, I'm gonna one up. Artists continue to draw fan art of Marius, but only in shitpost until a nat 20 is rolled, please. Only in shitpost, please. Thank you very much. That's what I would like. Oh, let's go and check out this chart.
Look at them. Oh.
Bold of you to assume I'm straight. How dare you assume I'm straight? Please assume I'm straight. That's so good. bold of you to believe I've reached my peak of dumbass. How dare you believe I've reached my peak of dumbass? Please believe I've reached my peak of dumbass. This is perfect.
This is amazing.
Like this. This is
love
perfect. This is Nat 1 Marius right there. That's beautiful.
This is so
Guys, I'm
fitting.
so much cooler. I beg you. Give me another chance.
Look at that cat. Ooh,
Look at that cat.
Look at that cat. Oh.
Look at that cat. Ooh, ooh.
That cat.
Name
Vanya's
cake.
hat!
Oh my god, it's okay. I gave it to you.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can keep it.
Look at that cat though.
Little Bomberman hands.
Oh, this fan art from Legion says, I miss him. Well, he's back,
Oh,
baby.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He's so hot.
So hot.
Shame
Oh,
for
right.
2 natural ones
Brother,
back to
calm
back.
He draws him so much better than me. Holy shit, look at that.
All right.
Oh my god, is your eyes glowing? I'm just saying.
Look
Look at that
Ours
cat.
are too. That's my boy.
Why are you giving guns to your cat? What the
My
fuck?
boy.
That
So,
rat.
His arm.
Cyrus.
Yeah.
Cyrus is missing his arm, and Marius found within him a kindred spirit and made him an arm and a little rat shooter.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's my baby boy.
It's approved.
Look at that cat.
Look at that
Mm, mm, mm.
Thank you.
Put the up all night
cat.
making homebrew system.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, all
Okay.
right, Grin Grin.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Jesus. Jesus fuck. Sorry.
cat.
I can't. I have plans with my cat. I love it. Holy shit. This is my littlest boy, Cyrus.
My little boy. Hey, my little boy.
Wait, that implies the existence of bigger boys.
I'm sure there are bigger
Cheddar.
cats at the workshop.
Is this what you did to your cat?
Correct.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What
Both
the
of my cats,
Oh,
actually.
jeez. Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Target locked.
Cat bless you. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, more of this.
Oh my god,
Oh.
delicious
More of
lips.
Hell no.
Holy crap.
More of this,
What is
please.
going
What
on?
the hell is that?
Also, more of this, please. Yes.
Oh my god.
Whoa, what the fuck?
The hunters
Oh my
go to the
God.
club.
I want this
They turned
outfit like
Vizika.
now, like yesterday. What?
I can't believe Gareth turned Vizika into a coat.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Okay.
I love it.
This,
I love this vibe.
Oh, wow.
Too much.
I love this
Well,
vibe.
I need to
Gareth
see the
has
animated
a
movie now.
Fucking gun shit.
I'd rather you not do drugs.
My gun.
Hey,
Oh my god.
Season
Oh,
2
she's hot. Oh my god. Okay. Doesn't make me furry.
Season 2 hair?
Mm.
Ooh.
The soup bar has a video for you. Let's check it out.
A
Oh my
video?
God, her
A
little
video.
hood. Oh, wait.
Just one more thing. Let's do one.
Yes.
Wide.
The width of the lad.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Please, there's a baby on Oh, can't wait for this episode. Can't
Oh,
Sure,
Can't wait.
Jan.
can't wait for
Yeah,
this
sure.
episode. Yeah.
I'm gonna
sure.
have to really rethink my approach now that I'm rolling dog shit.
Welcome back!
Hey!
Welcome back! Welcome back!
Oh man.
Tequila.
Tequila.
It's pee. It's pee, by the way.
No, it's not pee.
Oh
Pee's not carbonated. What the fuck?
No, I put it there.
It's not carbonated. You didn't carbonate your own piss.
Oh my.
Impossible. This is the making of Vanya's gun
Oh,
rifle.
shit.
Excuse you? What?
Oh my
Oh
Holy
my
Nice.
shit.
Don't actually commit a crime.
Yeah.
Oh
Jeez, my God.
Jesus Christ.
Look at that cat.
Look at that cat.
Look at that cat.
Look
Man,
at
so wow.
Look at her go.
Holy shit!
Right.
Look at that.
That's my
design
armor.
still being worked on.
I didn't realize Marius was Alliance over there with that lion head on the shoulder
I'm
right
a
there.
human dog. I mean, come on. That's what, by the way, I just want to say, when I do eventually upgrade my armor, that's what it's going to look like. Thank you, Legion, for the inspiration.
Ooh. Here's all your Pokemon types. How'd we do?
Steel, electric, dark, normal fighting, fighting, steel, steel poison. Very good.
Very good.
Oh, yeah.
You're steely.
So, just a little lore for our players. Deadbeats had first heard rumors that there is a fucking giant baby floating over Asmodia. The Deadbeats heard the rumors. Unfortunately, they found out from a fringe site called 1IO from sketchy satellite imagery that shows this baby floating there. So they really think it's bullshit right now because of this sketch website. And here's the fan art of it. So there you go.
God damn it.
A giant space.
City page.
Look at that cat.
Look at that cat. Look at that cat.
Will you upgrade my whip to hook to my hip like a tail?
Look at that man.
Yeah, no reviving.
Oh my gosh, look at him.
Oh my God, so handsome.
So handsome. So
How many
dreamy.
times do I have to teach you, old man? What the fuck?
What's happening?
You fighting yourself?
I guess so.
Who's the kaiju in the sky?
Rack breaking out.
I don't know.
The kaiju in the sky.
For some reason, it feels like Gareth left 93 bombs in a secluded room. Marius of the DMV.
Oh,
Well, my license expired 2 weeks ago, and I can get renewed.
Hey, Marius, look at me. That's your text.
Fucking hypocrite.
Now, fuck you.
yeah.
So I took the stimulant.
You know, like a liar.
Like a fucking liar.
I love John
Shit-eating
Mulaney.
grin.
That's where it's from. I was like, why does that sound so fucking familiar? His new stand-up was amazing, by the way.
You turned out all right. That's a lie.
Sweet child.
I
Like a
rescind the last
liar.
thing I said. What the fuck happened in there?
I'm telling.
I'm telling the cats.
They won't believe you.
Oh my god, look at this. Oh.
Oh my God.
I was just looking at them. I was like, I want to hold someone's hand. What?
Holy shit, I love it.
Oh no!
You are approaching me.
It looks so fucking cool. I'm sorry I disappointed you, fan artist. I'm so sorry.
Oh, look at the eyes
Damn.
approaching. Oh, that's so cool.
I'm so sorry.
Take the shot.
Nice.
Take the shot.
You made a good punching bag.
Take the hit. Take the hit.
God damn, the duel.
Two duels.
Two duels.
That's right.
Yeah, great.
The knee.
The knee, yes.
Oh no.
Oops.
You should stop. Fuck you.
Little blorbo.
Holy shit.
Chains of obedience. Fuck it.
I love that one. That one's so good.
Oh,
Look at that rack.
Damn.
Is there like a thing in like IO where we could make her tail fireproof and then just make it so
Sure.
she can like light it on fire like a
Absolutely.
fucking, like a fire
Absolutely.
raccoon?
Hell, you could probably make that part of the her unarmed strikes. It's just a big old tail whack.
Imagine big
whap.
old tail fucking fire tail. Oh
The
my
spirit
god.
of Bernyar is not with you today.
He's so
No,
disappointed.
he is. He's just taking it for himself. Every roll, Brynjar looks at it before it even concludes, and he goes, "Oh, is that natural 20? That's for me. Thank you very much."
Holy shit.
Yes.
Epic
God,
duel.
that's so fucking cool.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And there we go. Oh, I like it. Thank you so much.
That's
Oh,
cute.
that's very adorable. Okay.
I liked it.
That's session 1 in the bag,
Wowie.
baby. Very good.
Thank you
Wowie.
so much.
This was a delightful way to start our season. I'm
Yeah.
man, I'm so excited for this. Oh, there's so much shit gonna happen.
Incredibly
Oh, man.
excited.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
much
boy.
shit, so much shit. And that's, yeah, I wanted to make sure session, you were like, yeah, we'll do like a nice little innocent session when I was like, no. When you're in the middle of a Cosmo arc, it is rough. It is a rough
hands on
fucking
deck.
time. It's all hands on deck from the beginning. All right, guys, thank you once again. I will see you all next week.
Oh yeah, thank you for running.
Next week.
Bye bye, guys.
Bye.